Whole team shining, we stars, big dipper. Get a lot of haystack gang in the sip. Niggas ain't real, nigga. Nope. You gotta feel me, nigga. Yep. Smile in my face behind my back, you tryna kill me, nigga. Damn. You say you got beef, then what you wanna do? What? You screaming, fuck me, nah, nigga, fuck you. Bitch. You ain't hard at me. Nope. Couple kick dough, couple robberies. Nigga get extorted, get aborted, he don't pay the fee. Posted in the north, got the 2 to 4 recipe. I be cooking chicken, bitch, not talking rotisserie. I got all my hater, man, I know that they sick of me. Who the fuck he think he is, motherfucker MB3? I honestly pay him no attention. They up under me. Haters call me Visa cause I'm everywhere they wanna be. Ladies, man, catch me with more honeys than a bumblebee. Say she got a husband, but she always wanna suck the D. State gang, true sipper, who these niggas wanna be. I've been getting money since a younger. I've been pushing peace, stay strapped. Gotta watch your back when you're in the streets. Friends turn to foes, never know who your enemy. I was in Detroit, he ain't keep the same energy. West side down the slide, I don't think he feeling me. I was on some demon time, nigga talking about killing me. They no business, let's see all that shit that you gon' do to me. Come outside, why you scared? I thought that you been a G. We don't bluff, we pulling up, we different down in Tennessee. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 o'clock. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white square, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 o'clock. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white square, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. I got an old school bitch, call her Aretha. Shawty so fine, shawty she a keeper. Smoke that reefer, preferred by the quarter. I do this for my kids, my sons and my daughter. Get treated like a king. Hoes call me sire. One look like Lotto, the other look like Maya. My plug, he ain't playing, he only talking them numbers. I cop it, whip it, and ship it. My money coming in bundles. Different flavors of kush, orange, grape, and apple. If a nigga trap me, it's gonna be a disaster. Dope money and bitches, pimp robbers and snitches. It's all in my hood. My homies say that I'm gifted, I really can't complain. Shit starting to change, a product of my environment. Tell me who can I blame? Neck like a glacier, bought my shawty a bracelet. Money go glitter, that's why these niggas be hating. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 o'clock. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 o'clock. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 o'clock. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Riding through the city, I'm with it, I got my 9 o'clock. If it really fitted, let's get it, I got the game locked. Green and white squares, been serving them on the same block. Dime piece with me, she foreign, she come from Bangkok. Whole team shining, we stars, big dipper. Get a lot of haystack gang in the sip. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Your boy Puff Daddy has a message for y'all. He's running around here acting like Lex Luthor. If y'all don't, that's the evil villain from Superman. But we're gonna listen to this, and then I'm glad I got a panel full of women up here because I need y'all opinion on what we about to listen to. I feel like the man was disrespected and embarrassed. Y'all might feel a different way. Oh no!
Shout out all Urban Central.
I'm still standing taller than ever been, looking like a true survivor. Feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing there.
Okay, now I gotta read this. This nigga started singing, y'all. Like he said he's still standing. And he feeling like a little kid after spending $50 million. But his lawyer put out a statement that said, just so we're clear, a decision to settle a lawsuit, especially in 2023, is in no way an admission of wrongdoing. Mr. Combs' decision to settle this lawsuit does not in any way undermine his flat-out denial of the claims. He is happy they got to a mutual settlement and wishes Miss Ventura the best. He ain't done, no, he finna talk.
There it is.
Happy birthday. So, more than just touch or staying in the light. Staying in the light is so important. There's so many like negative forces, so many things that want to pull you to do something or make you respond or just pull you just down into just that dirty, nasty frequency. Fuck that. Stay in the light. Let's vibrate higher. Trust me. Yeah. Yeah. And all that stuff. So I ain't getting out the light. I'm in the light. I am the light.
He said he is the light. All right, y'all. That nigga just don't give a fuck. He don't care. All right, we about to get into the main course here. Back. Y'all have never seen this person before. This is a ex-classmate of mine. Can you hear me, Candy? Candy B, can you hear me? Yeah, she on mute. Anywho, Joe Smith, his wife, they sat down with Kevin Wesley and had the interview. I didn't, it slipped past me until I saw a couple of videos talking about it today. And she has officially gone back to porn. She is on the Bang bus. Y'all don't know what that is. The Bang brothers had this little van and they be driving around the city and they be fucking.
Really?
So, yeah,
already? Bang bus?
Yeah, she fucked the little midget guy that looked like the alien.
Oh man.
She fucked her. Yeah, she didn't fell off. Bang Bros ain't paying that much money. Her OnlyFans must not be popping. She had to go to Bang Bros.
Damn.
Oh, this is. I heard like one part of this interview, one clip, and I was like, "This is bullshit." Her. I think she told that nigga he need to reach out to Shaq or something and get some endorsement deals. That's the son of a bitch.
About it. Why? What's going through your mind as a man? I'm trying to figure it out. The next move. Man, you can't tell me you don't understand where this brother coming from.
He didn't meet me at the top of his crack while he was balling. There was somebody else that was with him at the top of his crack while he was balling that created the situation.
It's up to you first and foremost.
Oh, come on. Can we get to the beginning?
Rise and shine, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Truth Factor.
You ain't saying grand rising no more. You saying rise and shine. Okay, I see you switching up, G.
Today's show is going to be very different. Many of you guys saw the video, I'm sure of it. It's going viral. Everybody's talking about it. Joe Smith, his lovely wife, Keith, are having a horrible argument about her doing OnlyFans without him knowing about it. Obviously, it's escalated. Everybody's criticizing. Everyone is speculating. But I wanted to bring this family in to be able to have a heart-to-heart conversation to try and help mediate and heal their relationship. I just want to get them back to harmony, okay? We're not poking fingers. We're not poking fun. This is simply to talk about conflict resolution inside of the family household. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Joe, pleasure meeting you. Yes, sir. Pleasure meeting you. Nice to meet you too. Guys, welcome in. Sorry that we're meeting on such unfortunate circumstances, obviously. But I just want to talk with you guys, okay? Obviously, this started over a video that went very viral. I shared it. I reacted to it, of course. Everybody's doing the same. But they're seeing the video from just you guys arguing, and they're just talking about it from that point. I want to know what led up to that point. Like what happened moments before this argument, and then we'll go back and find out what's been going on that made this whole thing manifest anyway. So if you don't mind, kids, take me right before that argument. What happened? What causes you guys this big uproar?
Oh, the truth. You must think you Mookie or some setting lives 3 and 4 days in advance. Nigga, I was waiting for you at 7, and then I looked and said, this nigga didn't change the date again. You changed it again tomorrow. We on strike. You playing with us. I was waiting for some music.
We were just arguing about the situations at home where it's just what.
Hey, everybody in the chat.
He said that, you know, he went on my phone or something, but I know that a friend of his told me.
Thick Nine, you talking like you done had an entanglement with Joe Smith. Hit the link. What's going on? Why you mad at Joe Smith? What did he do to you?
Okay, so Joe, you mind telling me? You go to her, you tell her you know about her OnlyFans now, and obviously you've heard about it through someone else, and they showed it to you. They've already shown you the proof, I guess. and then you go to it knowing everything full well, or what?
Yeah, they told me about it. And
She said, "Karma
I asked
catching
her
up with
about
this
it,
nigga."
but it's just the conversation just went left.
Absolutely.
All right, it's gonna be one of them shows, huh? Well, hello, ladies. How you doing? Jump in anytime.
What's up,
Hey,
gang?
Hey, Truth. Nothing much, just covering dead air. That's about it, really. Just woke up too.
You on that fuck shit early, damn.
Yeah, you dropped off. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there's another one. And then there were three. Oh, there he is. All right. I got it. Go ahead, MoneyBoy. Take it away. And here's MoneyBoy. Ta-da. What the hell's going on?
What's going on, man?
There you are.
Truth, what did you say, Truth? Yeah, I fell off trying to let Myron ass up. It can't handle the truth. I was saying he fell off because he got a divorce from his first wife, and after the divorce settlements and all that, he said it was $157,000 in debt. Everybody falling off. What's going on, Myron? Ranting, raving, and shit.
Hey,
Myron wants y'all to know Harriet Tubman fake, bro.
hell yeah, that bitch. Hold on, bro. Hold on, dog. Hey, hold on, dog.
Fake, goddamn, come on.
Bro, I'm on live, bro.
Oh, I'm just saying that it's true.
All right, my bad, yo.
Shit, fuck them likes. Tell them to hit the cash app. B. Nicole, you've been never mind. I left you. I got your message. You know it's hard for me to say that back. I got your message though. In the group, I bet Truth laughed when she saw it. She like, look at trash. He just is a man. What'd you say, Truth?
Yeah, I just give up. I give up.
Y'all know I fuck with y'all. She like, see it and see it. Y'all know I fuck with y'all.
You pitiful. You pitiful.
It is what it is.
Hey, Truth, where you at? What Truth at?
She up top.
She up top.
Corner.
Truth, hey, you gonna answer me, Truth, right now.
What that?
Hey, Queen.
Hello.
Oh,
right.
here he go with this shit. He the won her over. He called her queen.
Yeah, her husband might get mad, but it's okay. They'll know I'm innocent.
That was a lie. That was a big lie.
Stop, bro. I'm talking. I'm live, bro. You can't keep talking.
I don't give a hell that
Yo, how do you know? Hey, yo, you gotta explain it.
Back in history.
Ain't no proof of that shit. Cause they never gonna give the man credit for nothing. Anyway, but
Get mad for what, Myron?
I'm trying to tell the truth, man. Who else up here? Any more women up here?
No, this true old man. What am I get mad for?
Hey, E. Brooks, what's up, baby? I gotta piss MoneyBoy off. E. Brooks, where you at, girl?
I can tell you what I want.
Come on, bro, you embarrassing me right now, bro.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Everybody don't want knowledge. I'm trying to tell the E. Brooks.
I'm gonna speak my knowledge.
Let me mute. Let me mute.
Let me speak my knowledge. Why will lie?
You can
Cause
speak it
women
up.
already had power then. And then shit, that's why
You said who? Women had the power?
yeah, women having power.
Women always had the power.
The mother.
Hey,
Shoot.
this nigga like pro-black women.
Yeah.
The women always had the power. Okay, cool.
Thank you.
But they don't want to hear that.
No.
E. Brooks, where you at, E. Brooks? E. Brooks don't want to speak. Hey, E. Brooks. Okay, I'm mute, money boy. I ain't trying to talk about
the power, cause they don't think that's what they try to flame like you saying. That man have power. Man ain't never had no damn power. From my own mother.
Hey, grandma, they always had the power. Mama and grandma.
Yeah.
Granddaddy never had the power. Okay, cool. I'm mute. This nigga say God is a woman. Where did you get this from? We never talked about this.
No, this is about my heart and who I know.
Okay, cool.
Damn. He said he couldn't hear me. The shit just made me mute. What the fuck? Oh, I was saying, Myron, I need you and your homeboy to chime in on what we about to listen to.
No. We're gonna chat. He listening, right? But he just said the woman is God. What you was just saying?
Women is God.
And how you know the woman is God? We never talked about it.
No, cause it come from me.
Brother Polite told him.
Was it Young Pharaoh?
Yeah, young Pharaoh, Brother Polite now. I used to say it, but
you know what happened? You know what happened to Young Pharaoh? You see what happened to Hassan? When people manipulate the people, you start to go crazy, right?
No.
When you
Young
become a
Pharaoh
liar,
got a lot of money and he started doing some weird
he's
shit.
saying because he didn't come with the truth. Yeah, that's right.
I come from the truth, cause I
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to my people, bro.
No,
I'm about to mute, bro. Let me hear it. I'm about to mute.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, that ain't Tony Juicy Kim. That's Myron partner.
Who said that?
That was me telling Juicy
I gotta
Kim.
call the E. Brooks. E. Brooks, hey baby.
Sir, she is not going to talk to you. I keep telling
Why?
you that. I told her, I said, stranger danger. Don't talk to these strange niggas.
Don't worry, you did the right thing. That ain't shit. All right, bro. I'm listening. I'm about to mute.
That's why she did it. Like, the fact that she had
I love y'all. You right.
I wasn't doing it. I wasn't, able to do it around the house. So that's why she did it. But the fact that she had one.
Hold on, let me skip this shit.
Just one that.
What the hell ass nigga say?
When I asked her about it, it just the conversation just went left. Absolutely. Like it was just went from actually above the OnlyFans and just start pointing at everything that I wasn't doing or I wasn't just able to do around the house. So that's why she did it. But the fact that she had one wasn't the issue.
Right. Okay, so I want to point something out. Whenever a lot of times when we go to our wives and we're trying to have what we think should be a simple conversation, and we get a whole bunch of things that's been going on in the past. It seems like they're saving up stuff. It's kind of how their mind works. Okay, so we feel like they're being unfair, right? They're talking about subjects that we didn't bring up, right? It's switching the narrative. It's somehow coming out to be your fault. But it's a lot of times because women are not as confrontational as men. Right now, a masculine trait is to fix problems within your family, fix problems, period. Well, women necessarily don't really have that. So she holds it in, where if you have a problem, you're going to say it.
Your homeboy, they said the black woman is God. Women ain't fixers, they ain't problem solvers.
For her, a lot of times she's going to harbor it, and then it just comes out whenever you confront her about it. It's kind of like if you squeeze a lemon, what's going to come out? Lemon juice, right? So it's like that time you're applying pressure to her about anything you're upset about, what's going to come out of her of what she's been thinking, how she sees it. probably what she blames you for, and all these types of things, right? And it's going to be difficult to work with that conversation. That's why I say conflict resolution is a skill that both people must really work to have, because you got to deal with each other and work through your problems, right? One of the first thing I noticed about the video was it wasn't the issue that everybody seems to be making it about, being on OnlyFans. I promise, to me, and you tell me if I'm wrong, but it seems your issue was that she didn't talk to you about it.
That's the biggest issue.
Right.
The biggest issue. And that's probably one of the first things I mentioned on the video.
Mm-hmm.
You know, why couldn't you discuss it with me prior or right after you did it, or when you was thinking about it,
Mm-hmm.
you know, at some moment,
Nigga, she made you an OnlyFans page.
Absolutely. You know, so at some point, you know, you would think that out of respect that you would come and discuss it with me.
Absolutely. Now, before I hit the video, while it would seem simple that she should have this conversation with you, here's what I mean by there are a lot of other things that goes on in her mind and why that may not be as simple as you think it is. Now, it may be something that you don't want to hear, but I want you to just try and hear her, right? Kiss. You said already in the video that you guys were going through some financial things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now you find yourself on OnlyFans, you're already doing what you believe is going to fix this financial problem.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you tell him? Just what was going through your mind? Was it fear? Was it you believing he might say no, and you know that you feel like this will really work, and if you don't, the financial problem will continue? Just tell us what you were thinking.
I'm thinking like, yeah, it's his secret, so this is mine.
Okay.
And at least my secret is just me doing my thing to make money.
Okay. So, but you didn't just do it because he had a secret and you wanted to have yours, right?
No,
The
I was
financial
doing it
situation.
to make money, but I don't feel like I have to discuss things with someone that keeps things from me.
Okay. So now imagine you guys are having a conversation and he says to you, hey, you didn't talk to me about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
What you said was, I tried to present other options to you.
I have.
And so that sounds like you only did it because you tried to present other options and he wasn't hearing it. Not that you guys both have a secret or he has a secret.
No, I did. I mean, I'm doing the OnlyFans thing because I need money.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Okay.
Right.
That's what it is.
And you didn't talk to him because...
I didn't talk to him. I feel like I would have to.
She doing OnlyFans because she need money. But when she was talking to Cameron, she said she had a moving service, she had a cleaning service, and she had a massage business. Them three businesses ain't getting you no money? I listen to everything.
I guess not enough people are moving, needing massages, and whatever else she does.
Cleaning.
Porn's
where it's at. You know what? I tried to go on Pornhub today, and it's a whole little message that pop up to say you got to enter your ID and shit. You have to verify you're 18, but it only tells you to sign up to be a content creator. They trying to force me into porn. They try. Apparently I have to create porn to watch it.
Oh, Lord.
There's a couple sites. It's a couple sites doing that shit too. Would you say, Truth?
I said, Lord Jesus.
I'm gonna have to fuck around and go on Ghetto Tube. I promise y'all, it's a real thing. They're saying, like, I don't know why it keeps showing like I'm in Arkansas too, because they saying Arkansas. They got a whole video that pop up. Y'all think I'm playing? Hold on.
I didn't know about that.
Oh, Lord.
Me either.
I just heard right now.
I want y'all to hear this white woman. It blew my mind. It's my favorite site. I can't even watch it no more. So here she go, every time.
Hi, I'm Shrita Bill. As you may know, your elected officials have required us to verify your age before.
I don't stay in Arkansas.
Ooh, Sherry DeVille.
This says your elected officials in Arkansas on the typing, but she just skipped the state. I don't stay in Arkansas.
Or granting you access to our website. While safety and compliance are at the forefront of our mission, giving your ID card every time you want to visit an adult platform is not the most effective solution for protecting our users, and in fact, will put children and your privacy at risk. In addition, mandating age verification without proper enforcement gives platforms the opportunity to choose whether or not to comply. As we've seen in other states, this just drives traffic to sites with far fewer safety measures in place.
It does.
Very few sites are able to compare
Y'all have
to the
lost a
robust
valued
trust and safety
customer,
measures we currently
Pornhub.
have in place.
You gotta stick
In
to
order
Tampa,
to
man.
protect children and user
I'm
privacy,
not paying to see
any
that shit.
legislation must be enforced
If it
against
ain't free,
all
it ain't me,
platforms
gay.
offering adult content.
I'm not paying for that shit. Okay,
London,
man.
Columbia.
Right. So
Oh, you got it too thick now? It's I think it's what's that other fucking site? Not is it?
Xhamster?
No, it's not XV. It's damn it, I can't think of the name of it. It's a couple of them that's doing it shit though.
okay, so why don't you feel like you have to talk to him?
I just told you why.
Because he has secrets?
Because he don't talk to me about shit. So
Okay.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay. So you hear that, right? Now, what do you feel that he didn't talk to you about?
She introduced
When I
cussing
first
first.
asked about how we can get a solution, I don't get solutions. I mean, this is not just yesterday or the day before or a week ago. This is ongoing. I ask for solutions and I don't get solutions. So why should I keep talking? And then what, you know what I mean? You don't have any, so I'll figure out my own. Do my thing.
Now, did you ask for a solution? Well, if he didn't give you any solutions, why didn't you say, well, baby, I got solutions. I think we should do this, that, and the third. She said, don't talk to me about shit. But you said you was asking for solutions. He probably didn't have none. That's where you come in and be like, maybe we should do this. Maybe we should do that. Twitter don't be long enough. They just be like minute clips. Somebody got time for that.
You know, you don't help me with the other jobs that I've started either, except for the moving company. You know what I mean? I asked you about how can I do public friends? You have no
X videos still go.
You know, the big company, he just worked with me because he had to. So it's not like he wanted to. You know what I mean? So, I mean, what? What am I supposed to do?
Right, and
So that's why
the
I
statement.
stopped
What am I
talking.
supposed to do? Right now, guys, you'll have these type of problems in your relationships where you feel like your partner is doing something, not
This
giving you
nigga
what
think
you
he
need.
Phil
And
Donahue.
oftentimes you'll think, well, why don't I just behave that way? You heard it being said, right? Two wrongs don't make a right, right? Both people have to be working together to resolve the conflict, or it's going to be a broken thing. Now, I say a divorce or a separation is made up of many failures, many failed arguments. So when you guys say, hey, let's just not even continue the argument, I think you should look at that as both of you guys failed, because those problems don't just go away because you stop talking about it. Now, you heard Kiss say in her most honest voice that she looked at him and she said, okay, I presented him with some options. And when he didn't respond back to me with anything adequate, any information, I felt like he's keeping secrets. So if he's doing that, then why?
Wait a minute. Hey, Graphic. That's her saying he's keeping secrets because he didn't have a solution. How the fuck is that keeping a secret? That's the nigga just don't know what to do.
There's
He
something
ain't
deeper
used
to
to
this.
being in this spot. This motherfucker said because he didn't have solutions, he keeping secrets. And so her way of getting back at him was to start OnlyFans and keep a secret. But she also started him on OnlyFans too. So was you gonna get paid off his OnlyFans and not tell him?
I have to talk to him. Now, you can understand what she's thinking, but you can also see how that would be counterproductive, because what happens is when Joe finds out, he's absolutely upset because she didn't talk to him. Now, when this happens, he's not realizing that he somehow manifested this by not talking to her, because when he didn't talk to her, I'm sure it wasn't for malicious reasons. Let's just say this. She asked you about finances, right? What can I do to help? Joe, finances are a problem right now. If we don't correct this problem, it's going to get worse, right? You're not.
Hold on, I can bro, their OnlyFans link. I can let me see if I can pull hers. I can't remember the heifer name. Hold on. I find it in a second.
Talking to her about it. Why? What's going through your mind as a man?
As a man, I'm trying to figure it out.
Right.
Trying to figure out the situation. Making calls, borrowing stuff from people, and, you know, kind of embarrassed about the situation. I'm trying to figure out what can I do to make things better, make it a little bit easier.
Right.
So it's not that I want to talk to her. It's just damn self.
Man, you can't tell me you don't understand where this brother coming from. You got life figured out.
No, because
right?
women don't
wife,
have the
you
same
had
shit
together,
that me.
you
They
balling,
don't have the
right?
same
Top of
issues.
your craft, getting money. You think life's gonna always look like this, right? But
They don't have the same issues. Prime example. She was able to put this video out, and next thing you know, she on a show massaging a goddamn rapper. He gonna have a hard time having a woman that's not gonna try to run over him after this shit, because all of them gonna think he a simp. She 50, and she's still able to do shit like porn, get Cameron to bring her to the show and shit of that nature. At 50.
She's just a temporary flash in the pan right now. Trust me, she's gonna die out by next month. It'll be over.
Okay, her Keisha Chavis. Let me.
She'll have she'll be a lot of 1 monthers. She'll get a lot of those subs. We'll sub up for a month and that's it.
Yep, when it was hot. That's why she went back to full-fledged porn.
And that'll be, pirated probably by tomorrow.
It's already on Reddit and shit. Told you I did some research when the shit first dropped. That's how I knew her camera angle was too far back. See, it's on Reddit already. It's first time pop up on Reddit. I'm trying to. What the hell is her name?
He didn't meet me at the top of his profile.
Okay, excuse me.
So just let's put that there. There was somebody else that was with him at the top of his track while he was balling that created the situation initially. You know, I just came in to try to help clean up, but you can't clean up when someone's not helping you do it.
Okay, so let's just say at one place in his life, he completely understands his finances. So whether or not he meant you that way, he was at a stage in his life.
I can't find her OnlyFans. I can give you her name. You type her name and all types of shit. All her shit pop up.
Well, again, it's something that you have to learn like right now. So let's just say at one point he's depending on himself, his own physical abilities to access the wealth in his life, right? Now, he would get comfortable with that. That would be the way he moves, right? Now, after the game, it's a little bit difficult now to manifest that same income. You learn now that probably was the most money you'll ever make, unless you figure out some new way to make money at a high pace like he was, right? So a lot of players that go through that, number one, you put time, effort into your craft to even become that good, right? And then the money that you make.
I will say Joe Smith is an idiot. After his rookie contract was up, he was offered $81 million by the Golden State Warriors, and he turned it down. Now, he was drafted like 95, so the Warriors sucked. But still $81 million. He turned down that, and over his 12-year career, he only made $61 million. But he could have been up 81. That would have been the biggest contract he got. I think he got a ring with LeBron on like 08 or 09.
A lot of women to you so often.
I think that was.
Would you say truth?
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
It is, but now that I think about it,
81 million.
Yep, to try to test the free agent market and see if he can make more. But it was 95. He in California, state taxes and all that shit. That 81 million was gonna get ate up.
Plus, most pro athletes, when they retire, they're broke within 5 years.
Because I think he said after, I think he was telling Vlad, like after taxes and all that shit, he had like $18 million. And then he said he had like a whole bunch of foolish spending on cars and houses. Like the nigga said, him and his first wife had suites at some hotel that they bought. On these, they had 2 of them.
They don't become really developed when it comes to even learning how to find a woman or even how to be the type of man for a woman. They didn't have to work to get her, right? And so most of the time that most of us young boys out here trying to meet women and date, he's playing ball, right? right? So his interactions with women ain't gonna be as much. His understanding, all this stuff to vet
Boy,
for
stop.
ain't gonna be as much, right? And actually, the
Kev, stop the cap. That nigga probably had all the hoes in high school, all the hoes in college. He was the #1 draft pick. Why are you trying to say this nigga was socially awkward?
Because he had his mom with him the first year, so that was.
Yeah, but your mother is the only thing that really teaches you is understanding all this stuff to vet for ain't gonna be as much, right? And actually, the person.
Besides, he had his mom with him the first year, so that was.
Yeah, but your mother is the only thing that really teaches you how to vet and understand women is understanding women. Your mother's not really gonna. Her advice often is gonna ruin your concept of how you. So you can't really go off that. You know what I mean? So. If you do that, you'll be looking to save the first woman like you wish your mother
like he saved her
that you wish your mother would have had.
Right.
Right. So you have to understand the women that you're dealing with and the ones you want in your life, so to speak, right? But that's neither here nor there. My point is that he was at a place in his life where he manifested his wealth through his own skill set. So now it's not like that. He can't just simply go play basketball and get the money. So he has to figure out new ways. For him, that's going to bring about some uncomfortability, right? He's not going to be as confident. He's not. And so translating that to you and believing that he can earn your trust in that way, he probably would feel like, yo, she's just going to, you know what I mean, feel more nervous if I tell her my money issues.
No.
Well, no, you may have not, but I'm saying this is how he looked at it.
But this is not the first time that we've had issues financially. You know, this is an ongoing thing.
Is this normally how he behaves when y'all have financial issues?
Not always all the time, though.
Conversation saying, hey.
Not always all the time. When you can't make a way, I do make a way.
The times I stop when I don't say nothing or mention anything, because I say probably the last 2 years. But prior to that, I used to come to her with everything.
Okay.
And about everything.
Okay.
And at that point, she couldn't give me answers. So eventually, I couldn't. I had to try to start figuring it out on my own. Figure it out on my own. So that's why.
What answers were I supposed to give you? I'm sorry. What would you come to me to that you wanted my help with?
Before we even left California, we used to talk about different issues and stuff that we had. When we got here, we talked about different issues. So I used to come to you about any issues.
Let's talk about what issues.
The rent.
But I helped maintain that when I needed to. When we had dogs, I started.
I helped maintain that when I needed to.
I'm from Social Club in California in that 1-bedroom apartment.
So, man.
Okay.
And when did you not pay the rent?
I did help with that.
Yeah, what's up, this King Kong?
Hit the wrong button.
You're not talking to her about it.
Oh, fuck, I hate when I do that. I took it back too far. That nigga said, when you help pay the rent?
And what, you know what I mean? You don't have any, so I'll figure out my own.
Don't say nothing or mention anything, because I say probably the last 2 years. But prior to that, I used to come to her with everything.
Okay.
And about everything.
Okay.
And at that point, she couldn't give me answers. So eventually, I couldn't. I had to try to start figuring it out on my own. Figure it out on my own. So that's why.
What answers were I supposed to give you? I'm sorry. What would you come to me to that you wanted my help with?
Before we even left California, we used to talk about different issues and stuff that we had. When we got here, we talked about different issues. So I used to come to you about any issues.
Let's talk about what issues.
The rent.
But I helped maintain that when I needed to. When we had dogs, I started coming from Social Club in California in that 1-bedroom apartment. Okay.
And when did you not pay the rent?
I did help with that. Yeah, that's when you told me. When you told me you needed it. But you know what? When you live with a man's supposed to take care of you.
And I never disagreed with that. I never argued with that. I was doing what I was supposed to do.
Right, you were. I'm not.
Yes, when you live with a man is supposed to do that. And that man will do that without complaint. So why is it that when the man falls on hard time, the first thing the woman does is complain about having to help? That's what you're there for. You to help me. Ain't gonna be long term. Ain't gonna be for forever.
Well, listen.
What?
I'm just saying.
Did you say not all? Tony!
I did say not all. You always trying to put all women into one basket, and it don't go that way. Right.
Oh, true. Have you been on Facebook today?
Have not been on any. So, well, I logged on.
They done dropped the pictures.
Oh, I know about that, even though I haven't seen it.
Oh, boy.
Lonely in the dog.
Oh, I got you. You ain't seen it, I got you. It's the maroon red Stacey Adams for me.
No. I've seen the pictures. I've seen the pictures. I just haven't been seen them on Facebook. I've seen them.
Oh yeah, the ones they put on Facebook, I was like, boy, they on my ass. It's funny. Shut alive. Auntie got some something to tell y'all. Looking ass. A real woman would step up anyway, especially when the man has been the one holding it down. I know you say we text that power.
I'm just making clear.
I don't talk. I wasn't talking about everything. I just stopped because I didn't answer from you that I was looking for.
Wait a minute. So both of these dumb motherfuckers is saying the same thing. Well, I came to you for answers, and you ain't answer me, so I stopped talking to you. And she said the same shit. Well, I came to you for solutions, and you never had any. So like Joe came to you first for solutions. You ain't had none, and he just went on about trying to figure shit out. And vice versa. Yeah, they maroon. They was some maroon Stacey Adams, Juicy Kim.
Trying to find the answers myself then at that point in time when I'm going to people to try to help escape things. Don't act like I didn't help at that time also. I
want to try to pause you for a moment here. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but you guys are having issues that go on in other households. Money issues. Now, people are going to be looking at this expecting y'all to not have money issues because you were this big time ball player and stuff. Like, man, people have issues regardless. This happens. Nobody's relationship does not have these things. It happens, right? So number one, let's.
Puff Dad ain't having no issues. He ain't having no money issues. No, but if he had y'all go watch Vlad. He breaks down how he got in his financial straits. He doesn't he don't make no excuses for it. He said he made some poor investments. He was frugal with money, but he says the divorce is what really took him out.
Not be judgmental if you're on the other side observing this, but what you should see.
She kind of so he was in pretty much he was kind of in debt when she met him.
Is the poor conflict resolution. Okay, he's saying he's been talking to her about certain things, didn't get an answer. She's saying, yo, why you looking to me for an answer, right? You're supposed to be the provider. He's like, I get that. So you understand that they have both kind of similar thoughts here. He knows his role. She expects him to embody that role. He don't have a problem with the role, right? But when the rubber meets the road and it gets tough, both parties have to work together to figure out how we're going to survive. Now, typically, we don't like what that looks like when we're in survival mode. We often have to borrow money from brothers or friends, and we don't even tell our lives. She thinking we just in there. You owe Peter and Paul, right? And this is all, and you got to get it back. You got to. How am I going to tell them I don't even really have it? I thought I had it by this time. These million things going on in your mind. To you, you're doing the same thing. You're having to go outside of your family, outside of your husband, your provider, to ask somebody else for help. And what wife want to go through that? But these are things when you start to find out what really is our relationship made of. Can we depend on each other? Can we get a weak situation together? It may not always be sunshine and rainbows, right? So what I want to do is let me just play this video and bring us back to this conversation, because I don't want to talk about so many different conversations and issues to where we lose sight of why we're actually here. Okay, so let's play a little bit of that video. I'm going to stop it, guys. I'm going to do something I haven't done on this show, but I'm going to kind of react to this video as we go through it. All right, so let's get to the first part of the video where They're arguing, of course, and this is how you guys originally saw the video. Let's see.
This shit is stupid, yo. I can't believe I'm sitting here just finding out you got an OnlyFans. Out of all these years, yo,
they house still big as hell. They can't have that many. The money problems can't be that bad. This house is big and nice as fuck. That's one thing you could do to alleviate the money problems. Downsize.
That you could have told me before you did it. That's bullshit, yo. That's fucked up, please.
All right, so I had to stop it there. I know we just got started on the video, but what did you hear him say? The disrespect and putting this up without me knowing. Yo, that's fucked up, Keish. That's fucked up. Now, that early in. Now, listen, guys. I'm not somebody who's much better at this than y'all, but we can easily see this from the outside looking in. If you're in the situation and your emotions are involved, you're not likely going to see this stuff. But to us on the outside looking in at it, we can see here was a great opportunity for her to respond to what he said. So that's fucked up, right? It's disrespectful that you do this without me knowing. That's what he said there. Now, I want your next response was he turned around and noticed that you were recording, right? You begin to also say why he was angry. But if he's saying to you, hey, you didn't talk to me about it.
That's when she turned up. As soon as that nigga turned around, before he turned around, she was just sitting there looking in the camera, smiling, twirling her hair and shit like, look at this nigga. As soon as he turned around, she began to embarrass the shit out of this nigga.
First, what you should be focused on is why you didn't talk to him about it first. And that could look like, I completely understand you being upset. That's called validation. That's saying, I understand you have a right to your feelings and you're upset. Now, you already did it, but you're saying, hey, I do understand that you're upset because you were upset whenever he didn't talk to you about certain things. Whenever you came to him, you said, hey, we have an issue with finances and he ain't want to talk. Didn't that bother you?
Yeah.
So likewise, you should understand that it bothers him that you didn't talk to him. But actually what's going on is you're actually upset with him because he didn't talk to you. You actually did it because you said, hey, why owe him?
I'm really upset because you know how behind every great man there's a good woman? Well, I feel like a piece of shit. That's how I feel. Having that man in front of me.
What the fuck? This lady just said in front of her husband, I feel like a piece of shit for being with you. Because you hit a rough patch. Boy, these hoes ain't loyal. Where's Chris Brown when you need him?
I'm just trying to figure out why the hell they still in a marriage. I ain't figured that out yet.
You're mute.
Trey, we can't hear you, Trey. This thing going mute by itself.
Oh, right. I said, he left after, I guess after that little viral video. They've been separated. And that's when she started really wilding out, going on camera on show, giving massages, getting on the bang bus. She been wilding.
Wow.
Going on her little press tour.
Wow.
I'm really upset because you know how behind every great man there's a good woman? Well, I feel like a piece of shit. That's how I feel. Having that man in front of me because he's not being great and I know he can be. So what kind of motivation am I? What is it about me that you can't get it together?
So now I'll say this.
I feel like a piece.
Right. He like, you feel like a piece of shit. She like, why can't he get it together? Ma'am, he is never going to get another job that's going to pay him as much as the NBA did. Sorry, that's not going to happen.
Not only that, he doesn't really know anything else besides basketball. So yeah, there's going to be bad investments and shit. What do you want him to do?
Man, I guess you think he's supposed to be a commentator or something? Like he was the #1 draft pick, but he not Kwame Brown type bust, but because they actually stayed in the league about 12 years. But he wasn't, I don't even remember him to be a number one draft. That's crazy. I don't remember him at all. And he was drafted 5 years before Kwame, 5 or 6.
I know he can be. So what kind of motivation am I? What is it about me that you can't get it together?
So now I'll say this.
I feel like a piece of shit.
Joe was about to walk. Joe was about to walk out. He said, "You feel like a piece of shit with me in front of you." Joe was about to get up. This nigga is 6'10", getting berated by this woman.
Like behind every great man, there's a good woman.
To the side here.
So I'm saying, what is it about me? What is it about me that you can't get it together? I don't feel great. I don't feel like I'm a good woman with you.
So can I say this real quick?
Why am I not motivational enough? Why can't we get it right?
Let me say this, kids, 1 second, okay?
I feel like a piece of shit, like I'm no good.
Right, and I can understand. I can understand. So I want you to think about this, okay? Before we continue to the rest of the video, I really want to do that. But let's say you have a woman who doesn't feel beautiful. Right? She doesn't feel.
No, I know I'm beautiful.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm trying to understand why you don't want to be great for me.
Right.
As great as I am, I want to be for you.
Right. I just want to give him a little bit of understanding here. So just imagine you have a wife and she doesn't feel beautiful. She doesn't feel confident in herself, and she's looking for you.
And porn's going to do that?
Right. If you're not pouring into her by saying, "Look, you're the most beautiful woman I ever saw. Why don't you think you're beautiful? You're absolutely gorgeous to me." And leading with also effort, not just what you're saying. Then maybe she can feel beautiful, right? And then you can bring that inner beauty out of her and that confidence out of her, right? So likewise, when your man is down, right? When he's down and out, he's depressed, he's discouraged. What he actually needs is uplifting, and he needs for you to motivate him, for you to speak life into him.
I think I've been trying to do that.
Well, you got to do it.
How are you trying? And you said you were just coming to this nigga saying we need solutions. That's not motivation. That's not uplifting. If you talking like this to this man in public, you damn sure was doing it behind closed doors. This isn't something. This is not.
It's disrespectful to come out and talk about on your husband. What she doing on this show? I can only imagine what she's done on other shows. I mean, come on now. It's common sense.
But I don't see. She don't seem like the motivating type to me, unless she calls shaking her ass being motivation. That's probably what she was talking about. Right. But ain't I fine? Don't you want all of this?
I guess porn makes her
She
great
sounds
now.
like an entitled little brat. She sounds like an entitled little nasty little brat. That's what she sounds like. She don't sound motivational to me.
Now, didn't she do porn before she met him or something like that?
Yeah, she was a porn star before. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, she had. I don't know if she was still doing it when he met her, but she did have a past in the adult industry.
Because porn's all she knows.
Jada needs to be free and going to war tours and shit. You said what, Gay? I was reading the comment.
I said she's no different from Joe, because other than porn, what else did she do? Besides her little businesses that she probably got off of him. That's all she knows, porn. So she'll just go back to that. He can't go back to basketball. So they're both kind of in the same spot.
Well, no, she went back to porn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's all she knows. And that's going to run out quick. Trust me, she's not a.
It's definitely going to run out quick because she's like 51 or 52.
Exactly, and she's not a big star anyway.
No. The biggest her IG has gotten, the most attention she's gotten on her IG is when she did this video, but she had been trying for years to be like a young influencer or whatever. That's what I'm like. For her to say she got out of business, she spent a lot of time doing IG for no results. When was she doing the business? But she said she owned the businesses, so I guess that's why she had time. 6ix9ine said she was still doing it when she met him.
Well, that's also that's on Joe though. When you're, because Joe's got to realize, hey man, you know what you married, so you can't really complain at the same time.
I 100% agree with you. Why complain now?
He turned the hoe into a housewife.
Yep, and then you're wondering why.
Well, he tried to. He tried to.
Well, he thought he made an honest woman out of her.
Nope. You can't save him. Sorry, people. You can't save him.
Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Don't save her.
Somebody's wife, you can't stop it. You can't say, well, I'm tired of doing that now. Now let me tell you who you really are. So right now, mind you, right now you're saying the type of man he is. Why don't he elevate? Why don't he do this? The way a woman encourages her man is not like that. It's by speaking life into him. I can tell you're better than this.
I tell him that all the time. I know you're great.
It can't ever be this.
I know you're great. I know you're.
Do you see how you got walked away when you said that? Because you're to the point to where you are hurting. You're in your emotions, and it's what you're trying to pull out of you, coming out of you in the best way. So you're wanting, after what you say, that it sharpens him, that he's the man you want him to be. But the things that you're saying, they're tearing him down. Now they're coming from a place of where you want to see the greatness in him, but the words that you're using to get the greatness out of him is tearing him down, because you're saying things
when
like,
you use the great words,
somebody
you use is not working. So
but you have to keep using them. It's just like a man would have to keep telling his wife she's beautiful.
Into me.
Right.
You know, like I be fucked up every day too.
Again.
But I still get up off my ass and I do everything.
If both parties are not going,
I get off my ass and do it. Are you saying he don't do nothing? Are you saying he don't do nothing?
Yes.
Boy.
Understand that they have things going on and they need each other. So they have to separate the anger and animosity.
Okay, here's my thing, Steve, even with this. He said it wasn't a problem doing the OnlyFans. He probably would have wanted to join in with you. Why didn't y'all do some scenes together? He's still he's not a celebrity, but he's an ex-NBA player. It would have been some interest. Y'all could have had more numbers. The numbers you get now, y'all could have had back then if y'all had collaborated.
She's the Joe Smith of porn, because I've never heard of her. She's just another name in the big name of porn stars.
They have for each other so they can give each other what they need. You're not going to be able to work through this. Now, if you love your husband, you love your marriage, outside of the financial issues, outside of you guys not being able to see eye to eye right now, you got to be willing to say, okay, I got to learn a better way of talking to him. Yes, I want different from him. Yeah, I want better from him. And y'all might be able to say it on both sides, but there has to be a way to deliver that information and the other person will be constructively.
And my daughter says that I have a bad man saying things. She knows
actually doing a good job.
I don't know how, look, the streets raised me, so life has always been harsh. So I don't have any other deliveries, but then what I have.
The streets raised me. I've always had it hard, so I don't know no other way to deliver this shit. But you just said you talk nice to the man. You said you used nice and encouraging words. Now you don't know how to deliver no other way. What happened to the being nice? What happened to the uplifting? Get off your ass, nigga. She like, and she know this shit. 46,000 people have heard her say this man is lazy. That's just on this video. And about 1 million content creators have reacted off of this shit. This was 12 days ago.
Well, that's why you have to work.
Like, nobody's been non-abrasive with me. It's been real facts. This is what it is. Get your shit together.
That's because you were selling pussy. Joe, I think she wanted you to pimp her. I'm gonna just be real. I think that's what she wanted you to say when she came. It was like, baby, I need some solutions. He probably like, she wanted him to say, start back fucking. I think that's what she wanted.
I think she just wants out. I think she wants out, and she's wanted out for a while. This is the best way for her to do it.
Wouldn't it be easy to just leave though, Gabe?
No, because you gotta embarrass him. You gotta, make him look bad, and then try to get the money, whatever he has left.
See, but this route she took could have turned her into what was OJ Nicole Brown. This could have been a Nicole Brown situation. This is a 6'10" man. That whole live could have went wrong when she was on live.
The way she's doing it, she's trying to break his spirit.
She mission accomplished. He sound broken.
And she got another man. She got another man. She got somebody
fucking
else.
the shit out of her. I think Mace probably hit it too that day. Why not do a gangbang scene?
Yeah.
That's what I've had to do in my life.
A woman.
Go ahead, True.
A woman that has moved on sounds just like her.
Bam.
Damn.
Pow pow.
I don't know. I be leaving folks, so I don't know. I be the one that leave.
Oh God.
I don't know how they feel. I do. I be the one that get on down first, so I don't know how they feel.
It's been hard knocks and it's not been soft. So I don't know how to be soft like that. I say what it is. I can't beat around the bush and pussyfoot.
Here's what I'll say to you, and you as well. Okay, you can tell.
Gabe, did you catch all those puns? Beat around the bush, pussyfoot.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
She's a porn star. Bet you do beat around the bush.
From a place of non-love, I deeply love.
If you don't take the time to sharpen how you deal with your partner, sharpen how you can be, because I say man frame, woman frame is maintaining patience. No matter how upset your partner makes you, you still have to speak with love. If you're not doing that, what you're going to manifest is an argument. So you're going to be there all day, probably for several, because we're refusing to work on those things by saying things like, hey, I just call it like I see it. I'm just not soft like that. I just don't talk to people like that. Hey, if you're adopting these things as your personality, that's fine.
Let me share this video so y'all can see how this woman is sitting up here during this interview. She just waved her hand to Kevin. Like, she really can't nobody tell her shit.
By the way, whose show is this? Is this guy a therapist or something? Or just a dude?
No, Kevin Wesley is the guy that, he's the guy that I credit me for not being religious no more. He was ex-pastor.
Oh, okay. All right, I get it.
No, he's not. He's a regular nigga. He just woke up one day and he got viral by talking about him being a pastor and then him realizing that it wasn't real to him. He got viral off that. He's also brothers with the LaTruth guy whose wife took him through some shit earlier this year. That's his real brother. Nah, he's not a counselor. He's a regular nigga.
Well, if he was an ex-pastor, he's kind of a counselor. Kind of.
I think that nigga was a youth pastor, some shit like that. Whatever it was, associate pastor, some shit.
But I get what he's trying to do, though. I get it now.
He's actually mediating. He's mediating it well.
So far, yeah. But I think it's way past where he's at right now. They're way past the.
He ain't trying. I think he actually knows Joe Smith. Because remember when I first saw, he's the one that put the video. When I came across the video from his shit. Now she's supposed to did it on IG, but I saw him do it and I noticed the tag on. He had his name on the tag. I was like, wait a minute. His name was in the tag of the woman that said she wasn't going to the Waffle House, to the Cheesecake Factory either. Then the next day after that video, she was on there. That's why I say I think his shit stays, but no, apparently these folks is really having issues. Unless, again, I'm gonna have to talk like the conspiracy theorists. Is this a humiliation ritual for Joe? Because it's definitely humiliating. But if he's in on it, he biting the bullet.
But didn't I just buy us these 2 books?
I have a greater book for you. It's called The Emotional Terrorizer.
Well, we gotta read it together now.
We can have a book club. We can set up because I'd love to see work with you guys through these issues. Because I can guarantee you guys over the smallest issue, you probably argue for days on end, not being able to see eye to eye. And probably while you're talking about one specific issue, a million other issues get brought into it, and it's difficult to even find your way through it all.
No, honestly, we don't argue like that. We argue, then we get quiet.
Well, when you guys have a conflict, because right now that seems to be happening. So watch this, guys.
Small thing is that even her mom said it sometimes, like this small thing that you be discussing or whatever, all of a sudden there's a million things. It's like an interview.
Right.
It's like all the interviews. A million things just get poured on.
Oh, he mad. No, this shit real. That nigga see, her mama even said this shit. It'd be one small thing and then it'd be a million. He's like, oh, all the interviews she did, she dogging the shit out of me. Oh, he mad for real, for real. You better stop playing with that nigga before he snap.
Like this small thing that you be discussing or whatever, all of a sudden there's a million things. It's like that interview. Right. It's like all the interview shit. A million things just get poured on one little tiny thing.
And that's why I'm trying to uncover them so we can focus on this one. Because if we fix it, you'll find that y'all don't contend so much.
What are the odds he get Joe Smith in his damn house, like immediately after this shit happened? Just like he got the white guy from the Cheesecake Factory video. Now that one was definitely staged.
Your partner. What's happened in the past has happened. No need to argue about it. You can't change how your partner feels about it. And so just deal with your partner and how they feel. There's no right and wrongs here. So often when a man comes to his wife about an issue, she's trying to not be wrong. When that's irrelevant. Morals are irrelevant here. Your partner's only talking to you about how you made them feel. So and before we go there, let's get to some more of the video here, okay? We're at the part to where he starts off saying that's messed up, that's messed up, that's disrespectful, right?
I know you want to keep going back to the video. We have problems, issues. I think we need to just have counseling and figure them out. Going back.
Oh, bitch. I mean, ma'am, you need to go to a damn marriage counselor then. This nigga ain't. He's a YouTuber. No damn counselor.
To the video isn't going to help us figure out our problems.
Trust me, it will. Trust me, it will. I promise you. This short video.
Now you trying to tell, if you think y'all, you said, fuck the video, we need to go to counseling. But you're like, no, we have to get to where this started. Because we don't know about y'all problems prior to that. We just know about this him. So that's he trying to tell the counselor what they need to do. Even though he ain't no counselor, but she said we need counseling. You never thought of that before you started the OnlyFans. You never said, baby, let's go to marriage counseling. Why now is that such a good idea? And it's almost like she's slick flirting with this nigga while she's sitting on the couch.
She is.
And I don't like the fact that he's sitting in the middle of both of them. They married, they should be sitting next to each other.
Tell is very revealing. So if you don't mind, let's just watch it.
I'm tired of watching it.
I'm sure you are. But
you shouldn't have put it up, bitch. If you hadn't put it up, it wouldn't be nothing for people to watch. You put the shit out there, now you mad that everybody is watching it. How many times have you watched it? Every time you go on the show. Well, that's the reality you created, man, when you decided to hit record. Fuck out of here.
This perspective, it'd be very good for you to kind of soak up this information, just so you can see yourself in the heat of that moment.
I've seen myself a lot of times.
So just try this with me. Try this with me. As you saw yourself, right?
And who would, if I was a marriage counselor, I'd get him the money back. The bitch don't want to listen. Can you imagine what Joe went through? She agreed to come on this show to get help, and she don't even want to listen to the damn help.
As you was in that situation, you know how you felt in that situation. You know, you felt like, obviously being a little petty. You felt like he hadn't been listening to you. You felt like, why am I even having to argue when I did what I could do to save this family? We're in a better situation. Why are you even arguing about it? I want you to remember all the feelings you felt at that moment. But I want you to actually see the video and realize the experience you was inviting upon him. It's just real simple. Let's start from the rest of the video, okay, guys? Let's go
back. Don't care what he went through.
I'm telling you, that's fucked up.
Wait, no. Carl, you're not gonna say fuck me or that's fucked up. It's not fucked up.
What are you doing?
He didn't say fuck you. He said that's fucked up. You didn't tell me. Then he turned around. As soon as she saw him looking, that's when she started talking shit. And he was like, wait, you recording this shit? See, G, what you should have did was went over there and took their phone and threw that motherfucker 100 yards out the window. I done broke a lot of phones in my life. I done broke a lot of my phones too. I throw all them bitches. I don't care. My phone gone, yours gone too. Fuck.
Let's start from the rest of the video, okay, guys? Let's go back.
I'm telling you, that's fucked up.
Wait, no. Call, you're not gonna say fuck me or that's fucked up. It's not fucked up.
What you doing?
Listen, it's not fucked up. And
You know what? The more that I hear this, I don't think it was staged at all. Because the first time I heard it, I didn't hear him say, "You record me? What the fuck you do?" I didn't hear all of this. I ain't even heard him say that was fucked up. Like initially, when he said, "You ain't tell me this fucked up," I didn't hear any of that the first couple times I heard this shit. Oh, it's real? I think now that should be your next show. You should have a panel with your peeps and y'all talk about this shit since y'all got some inside knowledge of them. Be a great show. We'll be there. We will.
okay, look, so I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course, I'm mad at you just finding out.
He said that's disrespectful.
All right, so your first response
He
was,
said you disrespectful for recording.
that's fucked up. So notice how he said that's fucked up, Keith, that's fucked up. What you were more focused on was that it wasn't fucked up.
No, it's not fucked up.
Right,
There's
so-
other shit that he got going on that's fucked
Right,
up.
but so
What does he have going on that's fucked up? He ain't what I'm confused. And she's still saying, even after all of this shit has happened, she still has no remorse and said it's not fucked up that she had her OnlyFans for months and didn't tell him.
what he said is that it's messed up, you didn't tell me. So that's his perspective of it. What you're thinking is, no, it's not messed up that I didn't tell you. So now here's the contention. He just wants you to know that that is disrespectful and messed up that you didn't tell him. If you're on the other side saying it's not messed up, then now he has to convince you why it is, when that should be something that's acceptable.
Right.
That you understand he sees that it's fucked up. Now, it may not be after you explain it all, right? But what he sees it as is it's fucked up, right? So you start to walk off and you say, well, he's angry because I start.
It's also fucked up that she been recording this. She recorded it. That's fucked up too.
Doing the OnlyFans without him knowing. That shows that you knew why he was upset. And what did he say? Of course, that's why I'm angry, right? So that right there, you didn't validate him. You're saying that, yeah, I did that, and you don't have a right to be angry. And when you're saying, hey, he's angry because it sounds like you're condescending, like that's no reason to be upset, right? And maybe you feel that way, but at that moment, you have to listen to your partner. This is how they feel.
Ma'am, how would you have felt if just after blue that nigga told you he was a Chippendales dancer for months and you didn't know? You would say that's fucked up too. That's like, damn, nigga, you out here selling dick and you ain't tell me? That's how he felt. He like, wait a minute, you out here selling pussy and you ain't let me know? So I could be prepared for the embarrassment? So I can have a story to tell my niggas if they be like, why she on OnlyFans? Well, you know, this is something we agreed to. You know what I'm saying? Hard times. I'm the executive producer. I hold the camera. It's something. Something to be able to tell his folks when they found out. So he found out from the homies. And he had to just hang up to be like, I gotta go talk to her. For real? I'm gonna call you back, bro. That's embarrassing. And it's not because you weren't already a porn star, it's because he didn't know you went back to it. Apparently, he didn't know times had gotten that hard. Y'all, I'm gonna repeat, y'all house is still nice. Paul, y'all house is still nice.
Not necessarily wrong yet.
Y'all ain't got put out that motherfucker. Y'all made it through COVID and didn't have y'all house taken foreclosed. So it can't be that bad.
Just hear them, take it in, and then you can know your partner's upset. Okay, I understand how you feel. Let me talk to you about why I didn't tell you. And maybe you guys are not having this heated argument. You understand what I'm saying? Does it make a little bit of sense to you? Let's just play a video, guys.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself, so why should I have to tell you my choice, my body, my fucking choice?
Okay, so as you guys can see, the next thing that she said is, I'm not doing it with anybody but myself. Now, I believe you're saying that because you're letting him know it's not like I'm cheating on you. It's not like I'm sleeping with other men.
Right, not like I'm doing what you're doing.
Absolutely. So,
ooh, she said it's not like I'm doing what you doing. Now, has he cheated on you? I know he cheated on the first wife. You may be holding it against him, feeling like this what he does, but ma'am, just like he can't hold your past against him, I mean against you, you can't hold his past against him. He cheated with that woman, and he was still in the NBA when it happened. It's hard to swat the beat. This nigga got to travel every day for 6 months, different city, different hoes. It's hard to turn that shit away.
I believe you're saying that because
please stop making hoes excuses. Please stop.
No, I ain't making her excuses. I'm talking about what he did in his first marriage. I don't know. I ain't heard all the interviews that she's done. Maybe she gonna say in her if he cheated or not. But when it was just said, when she was like, I ain't doing it with nobody else, and Kevin said, well, you letting him know I ain't cheating on you. And she said, I'm not doing what he doing. But ma'am, if he cheating on you, why the fuck are you there? Waiting on him to come up with solutions.
You know, 6ix9ine has a lot of insight on this. You should drop the link for her. Dude, come up, 6ix9ine. I want to hear her perspective. She knows a lot of shit about this, apparently.
Thick 9 be acting bougie. She don't hit my link. Hit my link, 6ix9ine. She said nope. She just straight up said no. Somebody block 6ix9ine. Get up out of here.
You're letting him know it's not like I'm cheating on you. It's not like I'm sleeping with other men.
Right, not like I'm doing what you're doing.
Absolutely. So, whatever that means.
And then Kevin gonna say absolutely. And then he realized, fuck, I just co-signed with this big C. He be like, whatever that means. She trying to say this nigga cheating. But you never brought that up into the, never mind. Fuck it.
Anyway, it's not like he's that you're cheating necessarily. You letting him know that. So you're saying, hey, this is just something I'm doing.
That's not a good thing, 6ix9ine. Instead you constantly be thrown out of places. That's not a good thing. You're a troublemaker. You a Keisha.
Me on the camera.
And that's weird. Her name Keisha.
But the fact remains is it was without telling him. Mm-hmm. So that's not gonna change the fact that it was without telling him, nor make him feel better about you not.
Oh, I'm glad you in here, Christina. Christina, now I seen your picture talking about a late night snack. How the hell is lamb, rice, and a steak a late night snack? You cooked a 4-course meal, ma'am. How long did it take you to prepare that shit?
Tell him about it. So I'm sure he knows right now it's just you on there. And also you going from that to it's my body, my choice. But at this point, you guys are married. You're married. That doesn't sound good when you tell your husband it's my body, my choice. What that sounds like is I don't have to be accountable for any decision that I make, regardless of how it impacts you or anybody else, because it's my body and my choice. When you're married, things do have to.
By that logic, if Joe cheating, it's his body, his choice. Deal with it. He can slang dick wherever he want to because it's his body, his choice by that stupid ass logic.
Talked about. It's a sacred union. You guys are saying that sort of my body is yours and your body is mine. And you guys are willing to sacrifice for each other. That autonomy of all your decisions being your own, like as if you were single. No, I'm thinking that on any other day where you are not absolutely upset and going through this, you know this, because there's a debt of loyalty and things that you would give your husband. Mm-hmm. There's a certain way you're going to carry yourself because you're married.
Yeah.
But at that day, you felt like you were being grilled.
I'm taking you out my friend
right,
list.
It's my body, it's my choice. This is something that people say in the world. right? But it's not something that married couples should be saying back and forth, if that makes any sense to you, right? He could say my body, my choice when it comes to not changing to fix the situation around himself, right? He could say, I'm comfortable with living on this type of income. My body, my choice. Why should I have to go work extra hours because you want a lifestyle? My body, my choice. But
thank you, my nigga. He said the same shit I just said.
Now you're fighting for your rights, right? It's my body, it's my choice. This is something that people say in the world, right? But it's not something that married couples should be saying back and forth, if that makes any sense to you, right? He could say my body, my choice when it comes to not changing to fix the situation around himself, right? He could say, I'm comfortable with living on this type of income. My body, my choice. Why should I have to go work extra hours? You have to be willing to resolve your husband's issue, then make yours, then present your issues. But if he's trying to talk to you about his issues, and all you're saying is, I have issues too, you doing things too.
Vicky, she went on a bunch of podcasts before this interview and after. That's why Joe said on all the damn interviews she's been on, the only place this nigga been invited to is Blade.
Y'all gonna be just arguing, and y'all not gonna fix the problem, and that's why y'all gonna be so.
I'm watching your food, man, because I'm subscribed to you on the YouTube, and it showed up. I just like, she cooked a 4-course meal in the middle of the night. That's what's up. Can you make a sandwich though at 2 a.m. after 6? No, you can make lamb chops and sirloin and stuff, but can you make a sandwich?
Like you are right now, right? Let's go back. Let's continue. Let's watch a little more of this video. I know
We in this video.
It's the video. It's you. Let's go.
I've been asking for solutions to shit. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book. That's
You knew who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before.
Yeah.
You knew I was a hoe when you met me.
She's saying that she came to him with options, right? I talked to you about options. I expressed to you I was very nervous about our financial situation, that I didn't feel secure, that things had changed, and I'm not seeing any difference from you. That's what I hear right there, right? Am I wrong about that?
No.
I talked to you about the situation, right? But you still didn't say, I'm going to get on OnlyFans. And that's what he's saying. So to you, you're saying, well, before you say I didn't talk to you about it, know this. I came to you about options, and I talked to you about it, and you didn't have anything to tell me. And he says,
it definitely looked good, but when I think of midnight snack, I think of like kettle corn and ice cream and chocolate chip cookies and shit, not a 4-course meal.
That's not an option to me. Now, I want you to understand something. From a man that loves you regardless of your background, because the next thing you say is, when you met me, I was this way. You knew this without when you met me, right? So he knew that when he met you, and yet still he wanted you to be his wife. So he looked past any of that stuff and wanted you to be his wife, right? So to a man, a lot of times we feel like the life a woman lives before him is often because she had to survive. So he wants to rescue her a lot of times.
Right.
So he could be feeling like he failed you because you're saying that, I talked to you about other options. And he said, that ain't an option for me. So maybe he would be like, I don't want my wife to have this because we're having.
Joe's sitting up there angry as a motherfucker. He got his hands crossed, he breathing heavy. And notice he ain't talking. He not really saying much because he don't want to cuss this bitch out.
This could end up in a murder-suicide for all we know.
That's why I said she better stop playing with this man before he snap. He gonna pull a Diddy and dangle her across the balcony. Fuck them, Trey. Did you see the short video of AS? Oh, drop it in the chat.
Can you hear me?
Well, no, but
hey, yes, I can hear you. How you doing, E-Books?
I just woke up. Wale said that wasn't true.
I saw a clip that he said it wasn't true, but the guy that said it, he was very vivid. We'll never know though. I said it's weird. I'm like, how much this Diddy bench press? Wale is a grown man. He just picking niggas up, hanging them over the balcony. But it was supposed to, that story came from him, something in the studio with Cassie. 6ix9ine stay on that bomb, Joe Smith head. What does WAN mean? Oh, weak ass nigga. I'm just saying, okay. Y'all in these damn abbreviations.
Acronyms.
Acronyms. All of it. Abbreviations, acronyms, all that shit.
Any man would say, I don't want my wife to have to do this to make money, because he would think that she doesn't want to do something like that. So you think a man would say, as a man that's provided, you would feel like, wouldn't you feel like you failed or something like that? It's just
exactly how I feel.
Right. And
in the household. Not just to her, it's my own kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I can't see them and be with them the way I want to. So I mean, it's not just what's happening under our roof, it's expanding beyond that.
Absolutely. I'm the same way. I had to create my plan.
And now his kids gotta know they stepmama selling pussy.
From the ground up, I went through moments where then I got
demonetized
for different things and stuff like that. And during that time,
Truth, there's a question. We have a question for you, Truth. What the fuck is a gorilla steak? Eric Bray, you just be making up shit.
A gorilla steak?
Right, that ain't the question. Can't handle the truth said, are you feeling better? But Eric Brown, and he always come in with some weird shit like bull nuts and stuff. Well, you talk about bull nuts. A gorilla steak and banana gravy.
I remember the Bullnut Show.
Why the fuck would you want banana gravy?
Trey, calm down. You just get all excited. Now, okay, who else was I feeling better? Be on mute. Oh Lord. Trey, do you
Can't
have
handle
to
the truth.
Trey, the truth, I feel fine. I'm better. Thank you. And you said, what the hell is a gorilla steak? What is I don't know. Google it.
I'm waiting on Eric we waiting on Eric to tell us he made this shit up. Or is it a steak from a gorilla? You eat gorilla meat, nigga?
I've never heard of this.
Like, is that FDA approved?
Yeah.
But why would you want bananas in your gravy, sir?
Does that go with the gorilla theme? Like gorillas? Never mind.
Gorillas and banana? Yeah, that don't even sound nice. And what the fuck is coconut bread? Eric Brown, you boy, your stomach fucked up. You eating all this weird shit.
I'm feeling so defeated because it's the.
Oh, he said he made it up. Okay, I was about to say, what the hell?
I like to get my children.
I'm like, you about to say, what kind of shit is they feeding y'all in South Memphis?
And I can't. They come and ask me for allowance. I couldn't give them that during that time. They asked for certain things. It almost made me want to cry. They asked for something simple, and I couldn't give it to them. It make you feel bad.
Kevin, he should come home so we can talk about our finances again because they look a little better. And
he should come home. So he left. He left after the video. He should come home.
She wanted him to.
Finances are looking better. She was getting them booking fees and stuff. She sure had an influx of money when that little video went viral because head knows the nigga was like, let me go look at this on the fans.
1 month.
And I'm sure she probably got paid for going on these podcasts too.
Simple, and I couldn't give it to him. It make you feel bad.
Kevin, he should come home so we can talk about our finances again because they look a little better. And maybe, you know, if he decides to work with me on OnlyFans or something, we could.
I thought she want him to pimp her. She do.
Really make a lot of money.
Well, you should have came to him. See, I said this shit about an hour ago. I was like, well, when he didn't give you no solution and you knew you had it OnlyFans, why didn't you say, hey, you know, I used to do porn. We can Me and you can do our thing. There's a lot of couple porn out. There's a lot of couples porn out here. It's a thing.
I think she's just saying that to sound good. Yeah, come on back home. No,
It's I just gotta. It's up. I got 3 videos. I got 3 videos already. I just gotta upload them. Not doing it yet though, but I got some tapes. That's what I'm saying. Like, shout it. I could play some of it. You'll hear what it sounds like. Well, I'll get my dick sucked, man. I'm saying so you don't have to pretend and see strings. I can play some right now. Now you go hear, but it's not the time or the place.
Wait, what?
A little better.
I was talking about my tapes. I was talking about my tapes. I was like, I got tapes where you can clearly tell some dick being sucked, but you don't have to speculate and lie and shit. I got some tapes. I done some things. Did you know snakes poo? I couldn't watch the video because I'm scared of them, but the motherfucker, wait, snakes shit out their mouth? I got to watch some National Geographic tonight. Look at it. Slurp, slurp.
And maybe, you know, if he decides.
You came off mute to say that.
I didn't hear what you said.
You heard what I said, nigga.
No, I thought you were saying something else. Never mind.
No, me and E. Brooks ain't got no video yet. I'm gonna try to talk her into it. E. Brooks, can we do an OnlyFans together?
Shut up.
This thing on.
To work with me on OnlyFans or something, we could really make a lot of money.
Well, my goal is that you guys are back in your home and you have an understanding and y'all can move past it. So I'm with you on that. I think you guys have put so much time into each other. You did.
So I guess it's safe to say Snake's breath smell like shit because it shits through his mouth. It's really weird.
What? Snake's got to have an asshole.
I already know about her.
She said it shitted out his mouth. So where does it pee at?
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna look this shit up.
Does it piss out its mouth too? I think you and Eric Brown just trolling tonight.
On OnlyFans or something, we could really make a lot of money.
Well, my goal is that you guys are back in your home and you have an understanding and y'all can move past it.
You
So
can
I'm
really
with you
make
on
some
that.
money.
I think you guys have put so much time into each other. You did already know about her background.
Oh, when you said its mouth was open, I just assumed the shit was coming out of its mouth. Okay, no need to Google anymore, Gabe.
Oh no, I just looked it up. Yeah, it's through a little in the back of their tail.
What does a snake turd look like? Is it a regular sized turd or is it a little pebble?
Let me look it up.
No, they don't. They have a little opening that shit comes out. I saw a python shit as a kid.
Said that to you, but I also want to point out that that's counterproductive as well. Many times when a man marries a woman, if he brings up her past, she'll say, "Don't hold my past against me, right? Don't you dare use my past against me." If that's
I'm using my past against me.
What'd you say, Gabe?
They kind of look human-sized.
Regular sized turd?
Yeah, like, whoa, some of these are huge.
Damn it, you almost made me spit this rip it into the microphone. E. Brooks, you sound like Michelle A. You sound good. Hey, E. Brooks. Stranger danger, stranger danger.
They look a little better. And maybe
E. Brooks.
What?
Say Trey.
No.
Say Trey.
No.
Oh, you're gonna hurt my feelings. I'm not gonna be your friend anymore. Gracie voice.
if he decides to work with me on OnlyFans or something, we could Billy make a lot of money.
Well, my goal is that you guys are back in your home and you have an understanding and y'all can move past it. So I'm with you on that. I think you guys have put so much time into each other. You did already know about her background before this. She said that to you, but I also want to point out that that's counterproductive as well. Many times when a man marries a woman, if he brings up her past, she'll say, "Don't hold my past against me," right? Don't you dare use my past against me. If that's the case,
I'm using my past against you.
Well, again, that's what it sounds like. If you're saying if you don't want him using the past against you, you don't want to say, "Well, you knew I was like this when you met me." You understand what I'm saying? Because now going forward, he has the question, what are your moves going to be like? Because
real shit, because if he just said, I knew you was a punk asshole, when you told him about the OnlyFans, you'd be like, oh, you're holding my past against me. I used to do that.
You're literally saying you're doing something because you've been this way. And people change and grow, right?
People do grow and change. However, you know, I know that in this day and age, sex sells. And
man, in this day and age, sex is always sold. It was prostitutes in the Bible. It's always sold. Oldest profession in the world, selling pussy.
Works.
Right, but that's okay. Let's just say from the standpoint of sex sales, and you've been an adult actress, of course, he knows that you will do that, but he doesn't know that as a wife.
Okay, people, I'm walking off. I had like 3 rippets today. I gotta go pee. Be right back. I'm gonna keep it playing though.
Go behind his back and do that without talking to him. So when you say
I can see if I went on a full porn set and I was doing a full-fledged porn set with someone, I could see that being a problem.
Well, right, and that's what I was going to say. Notice how she just said, I could see if I did this, this, and that, right? It's not about you seeing. It's about you understanding what he sees. And this is conflict resolution.
I'm sorry, you guys. You're not seeing and understand that it's not about that anymore for me. It's about what has to happen for the better of us.
Well, you got to.
And there are things, you know, I mean, like, you know, he said that I bring up this and I bring up that. There's a lot of things that I'm not bringing up that are precedents for him. So I think that he should just be cool.
Well, okay, so you can't see
I'm saying, like, you need to come home. Like, honestly, you not being at home is not good, okay? If you come home, you can see how things are about to change for us. I just need you to come home, all right? You not being home is making me even more angrier, feeling like, you know, you're doing something.
Could that be your own conscience?
No, it's not. We've already tried to have conversations about stuff. Listen, Kevin, I have said things to him. I've been transparent with him about things that I've done before. I've had infidelity and I told him, and I wanted to talk about because of his thing. And it's like, I'm so transparent. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me something, yeah, I did it. You know?
Yeah, I don't, unlike other YouTubers think now, I don't wear no damn diaper while I'm doing this shit. I have to get up and pee. I'm not no kid or a senior citizen.
No, but I don't get that on the other end. And so at this point, it's like, just come home, let's talk, and let's figure this out if we're going to figure it out. If not, let's not. But I don't want to play the game anymore. You know, I've brought home other people to be in relationship with us. I've tried so many things to just make it spicy and great. But we like secrets. We like, you know, and then I have this one little secret and it's a huge problem.
She's
You know
all
what
the
I'm saying?
beans.
And then it's not even a secret that's a selfish secret. It's a secret that is for us.
So again, with all the things that you guys are doing to spice up your marriage and all that, that's all great. But if you don't deal with the conflict resolution issues y'all have, it won't resolve. And I know you're saying, I want my husband home. I want him to know I fixed this financial problem for.
Her answer for everything is 6.
So
that's
what
she
whatever
knows.
the case may be. Until
all he knows is rebounding. All she knows is dick.
She better be a grade A headhunter the way she talking.
Actually able to recognize the issues that he's saying he's having. I don't know that you'll get that. And I know that you're saying, hey, I want this to fix, but I'm showing you the video of things that are very easily. You can easily see the issue and you're not sticking to it. You're only making excuses. And that's never going to help. That's only going to make your situation worse. So for him, he's very upset because you did it without talking to him. And if you're not willing to see that he's upset because whether you understand it or not, he's upset because you did it without talking to him. Maybe he trusted his wife to be able to talk with him. Maybe he trusted that his wife, before she done anything like that, would run it by him. And he's upset about that.
I talked to him about a lot of things.
But you didn't talk to him about that. And so you got to focus on that. I don't know if you've ever done that and said, you know what, but you're right. I should have talked to you. I apologize.
They could have gave Joe a damn Zoom link. He ain't saying shit. This her interview.
And then see where you can get from there. Or if you're just saying, hey, I want you home. I want to stop arguing. I want this to end, because that's not going to be what fixes it. You have to actually embody what you're saying you want to create. And that means
I will talk to you next time before I do anything drastic. I apologize for not doing it this time, but I will do it next time. I'll be more just, look, I'm going to do this. And then you can say no, or I don't want you to, but I'm still probably going to do what I'm going to do anyway.
Damn.
If you're not going to show me something different.
Damn.
You can't guide me another way.
Now, with that being said, Joe, she'll talk to you about it. And she's talking to you about it so you know.
She said she looking for guidance. She wants to pimp.
But it's not
Holla at your boy.
necessarily for your counsel, right?
I got OnlyFans. We can collab.
Well, whether you say yes or no, she'll likely still do it.
Depending on what it is.
Of course. And I'm saying that to say that's not something that you should draw a lot of anger towards, because she is an adult, right? And when you marry somebody and bring them into your life, you want to be able to trust that they can make decisions as an adult, right?
Killer Cam told her cleavage looked nice, and that was enough to get that bitch on the show. She was about to cover him up, and he was like, no, you ain't got to cover him up. Leave him how they is. And she left it like that. And he was like, what you do? And she was like, I had this business, the massage girls. He was like, oh, are you one? What I got to do to get a massage? Next thing you know, Mace hit her up. She on the show.
So you're going to have disagreements. There's going to be sometimes you want her to do this instead of that, and she's going to do that, right?
I've made a lot of bad decisions for our household. Have I made a lot of bad decisions outside of this right here? This could be, I'll take this as an L. This was a decision on my part, but for the most part, I don't think I make bad decisions for our household.
Don't.
You just said you make a lot of bad decisions. What the fuck? How you in one breath say, I can admit I've made a lot of bad decisions, but I don't think I make a lot of bad decisions. What the hell is wrong with this woman?
That's right here.
Ma'am, you've swallowed too much cum.
This could be, I'll take this as an L. This was
is an adult, right? And when you marry somebody and bring them into your life, you want to be able to trust that they can make decisions as an adult, right? And so you're going to have disagreements. There's going to be sometimes you want her to do this instead of that, and she's going to do that, right?
I've made a lot of bad decisions for our household. Have I made a lot of bad decisions?
She said she don't think. Okay, my bad. She said she don't think.
Out of this right here, this could be, I'll take this as an L. This was a decision on my part, but for the most part, I don't think I make bad decisions for our household.
Don't even go in, because it's not about it being an L. And I think that if couples think that way, that means you'll work very hard for it not to be an L. It's just a moment that your husband found an issue. If you have saved your family, I don't know if you guys have talked about your finances since you've been doing the OnlyFans.
No, I really haven't saved us, but I need him to come home so it can save us. You know what I mean? Like, sure. People want to talk to him, and I can't get him. Mm-hmm. People want to see what he has to say, and
he doesn't want any further embarrassment, ma'am. He don't want no more. So you want to drag him along on other shows so you can talk about him and talk to him just like you've done in this interview? No, thank you.
And I just think that he needs to come home so we can strategize and work together and make this the best that it can possibly be.
Keep in mind this has nothing to do with anybody else in this world, in the whole entire world. It's just you guys. If you guys want to stay together and love each other and work through this, ain't nothing any of us can say, right? So the main problem is how do you guys see eye to eye and get back where you guys need to be, right? So here's the thing, guys, all right? What I didn't like about the video is that it was made public. These issues should have been handled behind closed doors.
I mean, honestly, Kevin, I took the video down immediately. And then
Bitch, you 50. You have heard that the internet don't forget shit. And once you post it, it's there forever. Don't make a fuck. You took it down, yet all of us still got it. Imagine that. You took it down, but you're able to go on talk shows and people are playing the fucking video for you. Ain't Kevin playing it? Who gives a fuck that you took it down?
Here's the thing, guys, all right? What I didn't like about the video is that it was made public. These issues should have been handled behind closed doors.
I mean, honestly, Kevin, I took the video down immediately, and then someone snatched it and put it back up. So
yeah, probably me. I'm one of them. And
I knew it. Because that's where I saw it from with him. When I saw that tag, I'm like, he just staged that Cheesecake Factory shit. Did he stage this one too? The nigga said, probably me. I'm one of them. Welcome to the media. And here, nigga, with 194,000 subs. He's on the small end, Cameron and them. Everybody and they mama done talked about it, especially in the manosphere. Joe Smith is a laughing stock in the manosphere space because of you.
Was made public. These issues should have been handled behind closed doors.
I mean, honestly, Kevin, I took the video down immediately, and then someone snatched it and put it back up. So
yeah, probably me. I'm one of them, and I guess we all contribute to this somehow because we will post it, you know. So I don't know whether or not you deleted the video. I see it on somebody's page. I want to talk about it, and I'm going to react to one of these types of videos. So maybe we're not helping much when we show these things, but it's up to you first and foremost to not post those things. And once you put them up there, now you have to deal with it. And that's what's happening right now. You're dealing with it, and he has to publicly deal with it. When he tried to talk to you about it, this conversation should have been in the home, but you went public. Why? Why did you say, I want to reveal to the whole world, not just my husband being upset and angry, he's a 6'10".
And then you did the shit in the middle of the conversation. Something in your head said, let me put this on IG. Let me go live on IG.
Right, man. So I'm not only just going to show him being angry, I want the world to know about our issue. And now when the world wants to know about it, it's like you're upset about it. You don't want to talk about it, but you brought this to the world because at that moment you felt like you were right in what you did. Now the world's saying you're wrong, and it's not looking like you thought it would look. They actually more so understand what Joe's going through.
Well, then someone needs to help him. Then Shaq, can you get a Papa John's?
Did you just hear this bitch? She went from being apologetic like 2 minutes ago to saying, well, somebody need to help this nigga then. I took the video down. Somebody need to help this nigga. But I thought you just said that you've made a lot of money and he needs to come home. So you think talking shit to this man on yet another interview, on another recorded thing, to say something like that is supposed to get him back home? Bitch, it's over. I hope you the breadwinner so he can divorce you and get half.
Now the world's saying you're wrong, and it's not.
She mad the world is saying, no, you shouldn't have did that. And now she's saying, well, somebody need to help him then. Wow.
Looking like you thought it would look. They're actually more so understanding what Joe's going through.
Well, then someone needs to help him then. Shaq, can you get a Papa John's?
Okay. Yes, that was wrong. Joe
done walked off. He said, I'm out.
Joe.
I'm out,
What
y'all.
was all about that?
All right, so.
Then this bitch said, what was wrong about that? You just still said this man ain't doing shit. Shaq, can you help him? Give him a Papa John's. Like, what you want? What you want him to give him a store, or you want him to get a job there? Shaq ain't finna just get this nigga no restaurant. How about you suck Shaq dick and help him give him a Papa John's? How about that?
If you're saying it help should come from anybody outside of your husband, that is saying that you don't trust him. It's saying that you don't believe in him anymore. So he's your provider. If you trust him in that, and if he
but she wants this nigga to come home.
When he's not the provider, you as the wife is his helpmeet. So he's not the provider, you help to. He hunts, you have the garden. When he can't hunt, he gets injured. Y'all have the garden, right?
Right.
Of course, it ain't as plentiful just to get off the garden.
And she still ain't stopping. She said this nigga always injured. Oh, I'd have came back just to cuss that bitch out. I'm sorry. I'm like, hold on, you got me fucked up. Oh, I would have ranked. Man, look, Joe, she took your balls, Joe. Your balls is sitting on Kevin Wesley's couch. You gotta cuss her out or something, G. You got to say something. Nigga, why you was out there rubbing on Cameron balls on his back and booty? Did you tell Cameron to get him a job on the podcast or something?
Wife is his helpmeet. So he's not the provider, you help to. He hunts, you have the garden. When he can't hunt, he gets injured, y'all have the garden, right?
Right.
Of course, it ain't as plentiful just to get off the garden.
He's always injured, Kevin.
But if that's still the man you married. So if you want, that's still the man you married.
Kevin, I think you should probably go find your friend and talk to him.
They are friends. I knew it. I know Kevin is from the Carolinas. I don't know if it's North Carolina, South Carolina, but I think they are friends. So I'm like, how the fuck he just ended up getting Joe Smith in there? On the only other nigga I know that has had, oh shit. Me either. The only person I know that's had Joe Smith on an interview besides Kevin Wesley is Vlad. And Vlad paid him for it.
Because he needs counseling. He needs to become the man that you are. Because you have.
Now, Kevin, I told y'all it seemed like she was already flirting with this nigga. Now she just told this man he needs to become like you. He needs to be the man that you are. Ma'am, did you know that? I fuck with Kevin Wesley, but it's part of his story. Did you know that just a couple years ago, Kevin Wesley, while he was viral and making good money and selling music and selling $100 event tickets, he had to put up a GoFundMe for stomach surgery because the nigga said he didn't have insurance. And he said that the GoFundMe money was going to help for his medical needs after he got out and to feed him and his kids. But you sit here talking about he needs to be a man like him. You don't know this nigga. You just see him flossing around with a couple bitches. You don't know that Kevin Wesley is connected to a scandal with Dwight Howard. He was living in Dwight Howard's house free as a grown-ass man. And you say he need to be like him. Them bitches that he got now, they weren't around when he was staying in Dwight Howard's house, man. This motherfucker, her, she's so disrespectful. I'm gonna stay in the bushes, but damn, she is ignorant. He needs to walk off and file papers on this bitch ASAP. She will continue to embarrass it. Because this interview was supposed to fix shit and it was supposed to be him coming home. And she said this shit after he walked off, like he ain't gonna be able to watch the goddamn video. He ain't gonna be able to see the end. I'm sure he wants to know what happened after he walked off.
Still the man you married.
Kevin, I think you should probably go find your friend and talk to him because he needs counseling. He needs to become the man that you are.
both need that.
Because you have several wives that you are maintaining and holding down.
But if I couldn't talk to them,
but you want to know something? There's a respect that you earn from them because you've been holding them down. You showed them the man that you are.
Yes, ma'am.
I've not seen that yet.
I certainly want to talk.
So why have you been married this long if you hadn't seen him holding you down and he hasn't gained you? How the fuck did you get married if he never gained your respect? See, hoes just be saying anything when they get in their feelings. So they were engaged, got married, and she never had his respect.
Y'all love the hoes.
Huh? We do.
Y'all love the hoes. That's why you get treated like that, because you love the hoes. You respect the hoes.
Nah, I don't get treated like that. I don't get treated like that. I ain't getting to. A hoe is not gonna treat me like that. I'm gonna roast the shit out that hoe. Yeah, well, Kevin, he's a polygamist, not polygamist. Yeah, he's a polygamist. I was about to say bigamist, which is against the law. He's a polygamist, so he's not legally married to him. He got the sister wife shit.
Well, what the hell is he doing trying to mediate? He fucked up too.
It looked nice for YouTube. The money wasn't moneying. I don't know how long they've been. 6'5", you know how long they've been married? This motherfucker said, I ain't seen shit from him since day one, but you married him, ma'am. You said, I do. Why would you marry a nigga that you ain't seen shit from? If he's been a bum since you met him, why did you marry him? You could have just fucked him and moved on.
Go find your friend and talk to him.
I don't like
he
her.
Needs counseling.
Be Nicole voice. I don't like her. Ugh.
To become the man that you are. Because you have several wives that you are maintaining and holding down.
But if I couldn't talk,
and she touching this nigga on his arm.
But you want to know something? There's a respect that you earn from them because you've been holding them down. You showed them the man that you are.
Yes, ma'am.
I've not seen.
Bros over hoes, Kevin, bro. Well, never mind. You take that literally. But in this instance, you're supposed to be like, shawty, stop the shit.
Not yet.
Well, I certainly do want to talk. But if I couldn't talk to him,
but you want to know something? There's a respect that you earn from them because you've been holding them down. You showed them the man that you are.
Yes, ma'am.
I've not seen that yet.
Well, I certainly do want to talk to him about it.
Let's get him in a position to where he can be the man that I can sit down and be like, I can trust you. You can really take care of me. Because
are you hearing this shit? She's married to the nigga and saying, let's get him in a position where I can sit down and talk to him. You said I do, you stupid bitch. I'm at a loss for words.
If I had $1 for every time you said I got you, we'd be okay.
Okay, so I'll do this, kids. Hang on, don't you leave too. Okay, so hold on. All right, get ourselves together here. You asked the question, why did he walk off?
I know why he walked off, because that's what he does all the time.
When shit gets rough.
He walked off because you a disrespectful ass bitch. That's why he walked off. Before you got disrespectful, he sat there the whole fucking hour. He left 7 minutes early. Video 57 minutes long. He left 7 minutes ago at the 50-minute mark. What the fuck?
When shit gets rough and you don't have an answer, he walks off.
Okay, so make a deal with me, Kiss, okay? Kiss is asking that I counsel Joe. I would love to. I would only if I could counsel you and you.
He's not married. He can't counsel you. He's not married. I don't know if he's ever been married, a traditional marriage. I don't know. But you typically don't want to take marriage advice from a nigga that's never been married.
him as a relationship goes. I want to.
I'll think about it. You can talk to him first.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to ask Joe first, but you do want the relationship to heal, right?
She got her own therapist.
Okay, and you actually have a therapist now.
Yeah.
But your issue is still ongoing. So allow me, please, to be able to sit with you guys and just offer some of my thoughts, some of my perspective, and hopefully I can help. Again, I have two wives. I'm obviously doing something that you know. I put a lot of work in understanding my wives, understanding how they feel. Even when I don't feel like they have a reason for being upset, I still have to listen. I still have to understand where they are coming from.
Right. It's just that no one lives in my house. You know.
You do.
No, I'm saying like you.
Sure, I know.
Not anybody else lives in my home. So, until you walk in my shoes, just don't judge me.
There is no judgment here. That's why I say that.
And don't think that
we're judging you for how you're talking to this man. We're judging you for the stupid shit that you're saying, like you've never seen him be a leader or he never gained your respect from day one, yet you're in a marriage with him. We're judging you for putting this shit on the internet. We judging you for being a groupie for camera. We judging you for sleeping with a midget that looked like an alien, his head big as a motherfucker on the bang bus. Yes, you're being judged for that. And you 50 plus. You too old to be out here a thought.
I'm the problem because I'm not listening.
You couldn't have been. I know a lot of porn stars from the night. I remember their names. Lacey Duval. I could go down the list. Hey, what's the fucking name? Just Ariana Angel. Just a whole bunch of them. Pinky, Cherokee. These is they older stars now. But you remember their name. Nobody remembers your name, ma'am. You changed. You had like 6 porn names. You never took off. And you decided to try it again?
I'm so harsh. That's all I want to say.
All I'll say is this. I don't think that you are the problem. I think that the way you are handling conflict that you guys have is a problem. I also think the way he's handling conflict with you is a problem. And that's what's manifesting into this big overall problem. So don't you think that I'm sitting here looking at you with a critical eye. I just hadn't got to him yet. I had a lot of things I wanted to say to him as well. He should have talked to you about your finances. When you talked to him, you taught it. He should have sat down and willing to have a conversation. He should know that because you were self-sufficient when you met him, that you had a background when you met him, that full well you were completely adequate to help him get out of this financial situation. So a man should know the ability that his wife has as well.
Exactly.
And obviously it's paying off the thing that you did. Now that's whether we agree with it or not, that's y'all's relationship, right? So I'm not saying you're all bad here. I'm saying the way y'all resolve conflicts is not good at all.
Well,
okay.
Hopefully we can figure it out.
I hope so too. Hopefully you're willing to talk to me after this.
I'll come back and talk to you again.
Okay. Because I'd love to talk to Joe. Hopefully I can get Joe back in here on a personal interview and just talk with him. That obviously infuriated him what she said. I don't think that she meant to say it to infuriate him, but I think she's just speaking how she feels, man. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks.
Man, that bitch said this shit on purpose. Talking about something. What do you mean you don't think she said somebody need to help him when you were saying the world is telling you that you're wrong? And she was like, well, the world need to help him. And then she threw out Shaq name, just a why Shaq? All the motherfuckers in the world, why would you say Shaq? You could Shaq.
But listen, guys, until next time, I'm sure you guys are going to comment and say what you have to say. Hopefully I can get them back together and we can finish this conversation. But again, Kiss, thank you. I know this was difficult, very difficult for you. We didn't even get to finish the video.
I want to finish the video.
Sure.
I'm watching that video.
I know something that you do want. You want your family to be healthy. You want to get back to harmony. You want your husband home, right? So here's what happens. There was an issue in your finances. Husband was home. Now you fixed the issue with your finances. Husband's
I
not
haven't
home.
fixed the issue with my finances.
I thought that was
fixed.
Okay.
You said they doing better. You saying money ain't an issue now. And he's pointing out to you with your talking ass. You got the money now, but you ain't got the man.
I don't know everything.
Okay.
Period. Okay.
Here's what happens. There was an issue in your finances. Husband was home. Now you fixed the issue with your finances. Husband's
I
not
haven't
home.
fixed the issue with my finances.
I thought that was
fixed.
Okay.
Y'all don't know everything.
Okay.
Period. Okay.
They far from fixed, but earlier you just said that you should come home. Our finances are better. That sounds like fixed to me.
Listen, man, let me just shut the fuck
No,
up.
talk to me. Talk to me. Okay.
Okay, it's over. Thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, love. Family, as you see, I tried my best to try and mediate and get to the bottom.
Let's see what Stephen A. Smith had to say about this. I see he did a video 2 weeks ago, said marriage wise. See what I'm talking about? Breaking down Joe Smith's OnlyFans, and then we're gonna get up out of here.
Oh my goodness. Well, welcome back to Stephen A. Smith Show right here on the Digital Airwaves too. It's very rare I want to get into stuff like this, but it's necessary. And I'm going to tell you why, because there's so much back and forth going on, people talking so much stuff. And it's a damn shame that people aren't capable of getting the big picture. And I don't think it's a lack of capability. I think it's because you don't want to. I think people like trolling. I think people like making fun of people, and people are not just looking at the sincerity and the seriousness of the situation and understanding what a true violation is, particularly when it comes to a married couple. So take into account former NBA star Joe Smith. Joe Smith, who messed up, missed out on a $105 million contract. That's a long story to get into, but ultimately earned approximately.
Damn, I remember the $80 million Joe. He blew 105. He bet on himself and lost.
$61 million in his NBA career. For years, he's been married to a lady by the name of Keisha Chavez. Spelled Chavis, but they said the pronunciation is Chavez. If I mispronounced her name, my apologies, but that's how I heard her name pronounced. And apparently there was a video that was circulating and it's trending because Joe Smith was furious because this individual, who was once being advised by the great Alex Rodriguez, who, does business with a television show, CNBC, gives advice to a lot of athletes because he's made a lot of money in his career, et cetera, et cetera. And Joe Smith was one of those people he was giving advice to because Joe Smith was on the verge of being broke a few years ago. They've had money issues, et cetera, et cetera. Nevertheless, he recently was shocked and very upset because he found out that his wife secretly, behind his back, had an OnlyFans account. And when he found out about it, he was not pleased. Before I go any further, look at the exchange between these two up front. When Joe Smith first finds out that she has an OnlyFans account.
It's stupid, bro. I can't believe I'm sitting here just finding out she got an OnlyFans account.
Everybody playing the video. She talking about she deleted it.
That's bullshit, bro. That's fucked up, dudes. I'm telling you, bro, that's fucked up.
Wait, it's not fucked up now finding out about mad things.
Yeah,
I would never have everything. No, it happened that I do. I have mad jobs, but they're not facilitating everything that needs to be done.
You couldn't come and talk to me about it.
Oh. So now you know.
Yeah, now I know.
Okay. And so?
He left. Fuck you mean?
Whatever. I've been doing what I have to do, period. Like, that's bottom line.
Whatever, but now you sitting around crying, talking about he need to come home.
That's what it is.
Now you see, here's the problem with that video, because we gonna break it.
From all accounts, his first wife was good to him. From what he said on Vlad, his first wife was good. He just was cheating. And one of his side hoes took pictures of him while he was asleep. And they got out. And she was like, that's the last straw. It was cool until it became public. You picking the wrong side, bitches.
The problem with the video is, why the hell is there a video?
Every man is asking this question.
Why are you having a conversation with your husband, but filming it for the world to see on social media?
To embarrass him.
Why? The same thing that I said about Jada Pinkett. Why? I'm talking about the filming. Remember that time you saw on camera talking to Will Smith, and Will Smith said, I really don't appreciate you filming me like this. You know, I've got my own fan base. I got my own life. You know, it ain't everybody's business. Would you take me off film? And Jada was like, see how he is, see how he is. What the hell is wrong with you women? And the fellas too who do this, where without anybody's permission or consent, you just decide to start an argument or to create friction and tension and literally film it for everybody to see. You're married. It's your business. Why? You could say, I had an OnlyFans account and that's why he was bitching and moaning. Fine. But that would be about the OnlyFans account. Why are you having a discussion about it for all of us to see? How is that our business? How come your husband can't have a private conversation with you that nobody is around to see or is involved with?
And this video just popped up in my stream.
Why can't he have that? That's the first part. That's the first part. But the story gets thicker. Because come to find out, Chavez is a former adult actress. We know what that means. Filmed and shared her husband's furious reaction to discovering her OnlyFans account. The clip of Smith furiously confronting Chavez over her OnlyFans account went viral last week. And then they quoted what he said, and you just saw it. Ladies and gentlemen, what's your definition of furious? Because you know how they stigmatize black men. Him being upset and saying that's effed up, blah, 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 blah. He didn't put his hands on her. What he's doing is having an argument with his wife. How come y'all didn't say she was furious? She was cussing at him, I gotta do what I gotta do, and all of this other stuff, and throwing his business out in the street about how he wasn't listening and he wasn't handling stuff, so I had to go out and do what I had to do. Why wasn't she labeled angry? Why wasn't she labeled a bit cantankerous? Why wasn't the word furious accorded to her? But I digress. Despite revealing that they're currently living separately following the discovery, guess what this girl did? She decides to go and speak to TMZ on camera. Before I go any further, look at where she takes this. Look, here it is. See for yourself.
Yes, the first question is, where's
How
Joe?
are you guys doing?
Where's Joe?
He's pretty pissed off with me, so he's been, I think he's at his sister's house. He's not talking to me right now. So, yeah.
Just telling all this business. I think he at his sister's house. We should have said, you don't know.
How long ago, obviously, we saw in the video that Joe said he had no idea that you had this account. How long is the account, have you had the page?
I've had the page for at least over a year. It's on
over a year, man.
My Instagram and my LinkedIn, but that's what happens when you don't pay attention to your life, period.
So now it's his fault. He ain't paying attention. Man, Joe, don't go back. Don't you be no fool, Joe.
And, you know, he has a friend that he's been entertaining, and she decided that, you know, she wants to really put a bigger, you know, wedge in our relationship. So she went digging around my page and was like, oh, do you know that she has this? And it blew her.
Well, that's who house he in, bitch. He ain't with his sister. He over there with the woman that snitched on you. Maybe you should have been paying more. See, now you said he should have been paying more attention to you to know why he won't check your IG. Why would he want to check your IG and your LinkedIn? He married to you. But maybe you should have been paying more attention to your husband, that you would have known he was entertaining this woman who told him. The one you said trying to drive a wedge in between y'all. Could that have been the woman you brought in y'all bedroom that you was talking about?
It's no secret Joe's financial issues, you know, and I have always made a good life for myself, you know.
It is a secret. It was only known in NBA circles. That's how Stephen A. Smith knew and could say it came from Alex Rodriguez and all that, because he's a sports journalist. He be around these niggas. People had forgotten who the fuck Joe Smith was until you did this shit. I sure did.
Before I met Joe, I was living overseas in Europe, and I had established myself as a singer, you know, and I came back here, you know, thinking that with his persona and who he was, once we got together and I found out who he was, that it would only take off, you know, other.
Oh, so you was looking for him to invest and make you pop.
See that? That's what you get. That's what you motherfucking get. The motherfucker goes to the all they care about. I'm telling you, man. See, this right.
You just broke up right there when you said this right.
This right here is typical. It's typical.
This is my first time seeing the TMZ video, but I guess this is where Cameron was watching when he said you got some. No. So wait a minute, because this is the same black outfit that she had on the day so she just went on like a media tour that same day she did TMZ. She was talking to Cameron and them.
Made a good life for myself, you know. Before I met Joe, I was living overseas in Europe, and I had established myself as a singer, you know, and I came back here, you know, thinking that with his persona and who he was, once we got together and I found out who he was, that it would only take off, you know, other things. But, you know, not everybody's hustle and drive are the same. And depression is a serious thing also.
But you didn't, so now she didn't call the man depressed on on TMZ. She didn't call this nigga depressed. But you found out who he was and you didn't know he was in financial ruins, or you just heard Joe Smith, ex-#1 draft pick, made $61 million. That's all it took for you? Yeah, this is the same, and this video is on TMZ. She's on Zoom with TMZ. It's the same background and everything. Same little black outfit that she had on.
So, you know, I've been just like, you know, supporting and dealing and going through his trials and tribulations with him.
Listen to
hustle and drive are the same. And depression.
He ain't got no hustle and drive. He depressed. He broke. This is the only thing left to say is his dick little. What? You can't embarrass him no more after you, but you might as well throw that out there too. Look at this shit. And then she expect this nigga to come home. I see why he said on that video. That's why he said on all the interviews she talking about, she just bring up a whole bunch of different issues. It started off with the OnlyFans, and now she just dragging the shit out of me. She want this nigga to come home? Nope.
A serious thing also. So, you know, I've been just like, you know, supporting and dealing and going through his trials and tribulations with him. I've started several businesses, you know, I've been doing a lot, like, and.
Does he work for your businesses? Did you give him a job? You telling Shaq to help him out. Bitch, did you help him out? Did you give him a job? Did you say, hey, Joe, I got this business. I need you to be over the books. I need you to be a supervisor.
He
wasn't straight out of high school. That nigga went to Maryland, University of Maryland.
figured out, I have a home in Cape Verde I'm trying not to lose, and a roof over here we're trying to maintain that we almost got kicked out of. So I just kicked in the drive and did what I had to do.
You see, let me tell y'all something. I promise y'all this.
Why niggas don't want to get married.
The good news coming down the pike in the future is that the divorce rate is going to come considerably down. And the reason it's going to come considerably down,
because ain't nobody getting married,
is because fellas just ain't going to get married. We ain't dealing with this shit. So wait a minute. You can go behind the brother's back, literally showing your ass to the world. It's not an exaggeration. It's not an engagement in hyperbole. It's not being, trying to be intriguing. This is what she's doing. And literally going on TMZ, I got to do what I got to do. Implying that she had a standard. Let you know, well, I was doing this in Europe and I came back to America. And once I realized.
Man, you thinking about Josh Smith, I believe. Josh Smith is is it Josh Smith or Childress? Josh Childress, I think. No, Joe Smith definitely played at the University of Maryland for like 3 seasons, if I'm not mistaken.
What he was, I thought about what we could do together. So in other words, I was doing this in Europe and I came back to America. And once I realized what he was.
If you were so established and doing so great in Europe, why you ain't take your ass back over on tour to sing? Why did OnlyFans become your only option? You said you got all these thriving businesses. You used to be a singer. How did you go back to selling your pussy?
I thought about what we could do together. So in other words, you was with him because of the money. You was with him because you thought he had more. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, but especially ladies, what happened to Better or Forbes? For Better or Forbes?
Through sickness and health, rich and poor.
For rich and for poor. In sickness and in health. Until death do us part. What happened to that?
OnlyFans.
What happened to that? You see, what we're not talking about enough is that when we're talking about rules and a code of ethics and principles that you're supposed to apply, we're not talking about you as a woman and what you're supposed to do with a man. We're talking about what you're supposed to do with your man, the man you chose, the man you swore you loved, the man you dedicated yourself to, the man you vowed all of those things towards. Whether it's at a church, or in some kind of ceremonial place with a pastor or somebody else espousing the vows, you echo them. You're supposed to live by them. But see, that's the damn problem in this country. Especially in this country, if not throughout this world in this day and age. Y'all don't give a damn. Again, this is not a conversation about what she's feeling. This is not a conversation about how she's acting. And the brothers, I'm ashamed of the brothers that's like, yo, man, he knew who he married. He knew who he married. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Actually, she didn't say she was doing porn. She said she was a singer when she met him. That's what she told TMZ. She had an established career and she was in Europe singing. She didn't say she was still doing porn.
He said it was supposed to change once we made this commitment. Didn't she say it changed? Didn't she say, but you know what I'm accustomed to and you know what I'm looking for. So when we didn't have, I had to do what I had to do. Didn't she imply that? What happened to doing without? What happened to understanding that you know what, you might not be able to afford a mansion? It might be just a regular old house.
I literally said that about 2 hours ago. Why didn't you just downsize? Y'all got a nice house. From that little clip we saw in the video, that motherfucker looked like it's $2 million. Y'all didn't think about selling that and moving into something smaller. It's just y'all two. Y'all don't have any kids together.
You might not afford 4 cars. You might only could afford 2. You might actually have to go to the Cheesecake Factory for dinner.
She did, yeah. Well, I don't know why she didn't tell TMZ that. That's what I'm saying. She just said single. But then she got on the video. You knew what I was doing when you met me. You told TMZ you was singing. Singing.
Instead of more steakhouse or something like that. You might have to do that. What happened to all that? I thought you loved him. I thought he's the guy you want to spend the rest of your life with. I thought he was that dude. For better or worse, richer for poorer. How about this one? Because you knew who you were. And you knew that you gave your body up for money, assuming that's what you did, right? How about the fact that he loved you anyway? Married you anyway? Gave himself to you anyway? He deserved that? We ain't talking about your decisions in terms of what you choose to do to make money. We're talking about you publicizing it. If you notice me, I keep going back to that. You gonna live your life, live your life. I'd have never married your ass. I can tell you that much. I'd have never married you. You know, porn stars and all the adult film stars, whatever word you want to use. I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have married you. But that's me. Hell, I wouldn't have dated you, but that's me. He obviously was cool with it because you sold him on the fact that you did what you had to do. You was one of those women that Chris Rock talked about. I'm just doing this so I can pay for my education, or I can pay my bills. Remember that? Remember that stand-up that Chris Rock did? I'm just here. I'm not trying, so no, I'm trying to get through school. Which is possible. But the point is, he married you. Maybe you shouldn't do it. Maybe you should. That's y'all business. Maybe he should have married you. Maybe he shouldn't. That's y'all business. The one thing that I want people to gravitate towards universally when it comes to all of this, how about a wife keeping their marital business private? And the husbands. That's my only point in all of this.
I think it's what everybody's point.
My only point in all of this, you started the minute he found out. Why was he on video? Why are you telling the world and showing the world how your husband feels? Hasn't he been humiliated enough? Then you go on TMZ, and not only do you humiliate him by showing how he reacts to knowing that you got an OnlyFans account, but then you double down and turn around and go on national TV on TMZ.
And Cameron podcast and a myriad other podcasts too.
And talk about you got to do what you got to do. He knew what you were doing and he knew what he married. And and it's no secret of his financial difficulties. So now you want to humiliate him. Forget the fact that people already knew it already. Why'd you have to double down and remind everybody? I totally forgot about that. I wasn't walking around here thinking about Joe Smith, but I did today because you put it.
Didn't I just say that? I literally just said that, like, nobody remembered who he was. I didn't know he had financial problems either. She said, everybody knows he got financial problems. She made it resurface. He finally got over that public embarrassment and you brought it right back up.
They not there. You his wife. He trusted you. And you go sit up there and put his business on Front Street like that? You can't keep
I don't know what you looking at, man.
Handle it?
All you gotta do is pull up his Wikipedia or just ask Google what college did they tell y'all that.
Keisha, you went on TMZ for me. Because going on TMZ attaches a face to the name, elevates the profile, and puts you in a position where, dare I say, you'll get more famous on OnlyFans.
Yep.
Was that the objective?
That was the objective of recording it in the first place. So more people could be like, ooh, NBA player wife on OnlyFans? That's why she's been on this press run. That's why she was able to sit on the couch with Kevin Wesley and say, the finances are doing better now. He should come home. Because it got her some subscribers. It got her some instant money.
Because if it was, isn't that selling your husband out? Ain't that selling him out? Ladies, when we gonna focus on that? Again, live and let live. If that's what you do to get money, girl, do your thing. I'm not calling you names. I'm not gonna disrespect you like that. And I'm certainly not gonna disrespect Joe Smith, who I've always liked to respect. But what I'm saying to you is, you couldn't keep that to yourself?
Nope, too much like
what you gonna tell us next? Who you with? And how much better or worse than they are than him? What you gonna do next in the middle of it? And ladies, when y'all can step up and tell these ladies to stop humiliating and emasculating them. You don't want them, you want them. You want to do other things, you want to do other things. He cheating, you cheating, whatever. Why is it our business? That is the point of this discussion. Nothing else. Why is it our business? You know the answer. Because you're trying to do business. And you willing to put your husband's business out in the world so you can generate more business. If that is what marriage is in this day and age, to all the ladies, good luck finding a husband. You'll need it if you can't even do something simple as respecting his privacy and keeping y'all business. Y'all business.
Stephen A. cut up on this
one. There's no hope.
This video was 2 weeks ago. You know, he has a podcast on YouTube now. He got his daytime job on ESPN, but he's doing the podcast thing now too. His podcast topics are more like this than the stuff we used to hear from Stephen A. I shared on my wall 2 weeks ago. His channel starting to grow. He got like 396,000 subs, something like that. Hold on. Post it. All right, there you go.
If not this world.
He done.
Take it.
Let me see if this is the same song I remember. Nope, that's not the song I remember. That was it, ladies and gentlemen. That was it. I'm baffled by this aorta. First Take then fell off. Oh, you said First Take, not First Take. First Take is yeah, they whooping Undisputed's ass now. But yeah, I'm glad Joe left. At least she put that out there. He left because he'd have been a fool to stay. Because she hadn't stopped. And she want him to come back, and she just keeps doing shit daily. Well, when it happened, just constantly just going on interviews and shows down. I don't even think he talked about that when he went on Vlad. Could be wrong, but I don't think he talked about it. He probably told him, you can't ask me that. Not her, though. That's why you also had a nigga like me get rid of motherfuckers. Like, you're not finna embarrass me. That's why Phil, bad. Lama, bad. Joy, bad. Mississippi Musty, bad. Y'all won't listen. And y'all doing shit to embarrass me, shit that I wouldn't do. Nope, we out. Can't do it. Embarrass yourself, you won't embarrass me. See y'all tomorrow. Well, she said he was, oh, she did. Well, I'm saying at least she put that out there though. The Cam show came right after TMZ. Well, you talking about, wait, the first interview? Because, you know, she did the interview with Cam and then she came on the show and that was quick. They flew her out like the next day because they're in Vegas. The Cam show is in Vegas now. They were in New York when they first started, but they've moved to Vegas. And they had OJ on there as a co-host for a minute. I see, oh, she looked up at his sister. No, Joe, nah, nah. Joe did, she's hurting more that he's gone. Ass whooping, she'll get over. And she still got to realize you 50 at this point, you just gonna get ran through by the niggas didn't know you were free. Ain't nobody else gonna try to marry her after seeing her do this man like that. Cause any nigga worth a damn, cause they gonna be like, she gonna do me like that. And lo and behold, if I fall off, what she gonna do? She only want me because I got a name and some money. And then if I fall off, she had to buy some new teeth too. You is violent, thick man. You got to calm down. Calm down. But Joe, I'm gonna play this one for you. Never, I ain't gonna even do that one. Well, you know what? I am. I'm gonna play this one for you. No, I'm not. All right, we out, y'all.
No, oh, no, oh, no, oh. Niggas don't talk no more. Niggas don't walk no more. Niggas don't want no smoke. They saying my name, look in the mirror. Shout it 3 times and I might appear. These niggas is lame, die for the fame. Rerouted my ship like a buccaneer. I play my position, trust my intuition. Move when it's time like the minute hand. I'm snoozing the clock, I be tired, man. I run up the check like a Nike fan. I get it to go, I Uber my eats. Bread on the move, the debit truck. Say what you want, I'm making my plays. I'm deaf to the drama, I don't give a fuck. I blocked out the chatter, my pockets got fatter. I'm serving them up like a tennis ball. I'm close to the net, I can't hear it all. I'm killing them easily, fentanyl. I carry my cannon cause niggas be plotting, watching and planning, they wildin' out. You thinking it's sweet, get tricked off the streets. No pussy, they be only dialing out. The harder the head, the softer the air. Grandmama told you, go take a seat. I'm pinching my pennies, I wanted a Bentley. You rapping and broke, boy talking cheap. Speaking in riddles, your vocab is little. Passing out threats like a python. What you saying is cap, tag on your head, shooting your code with a price gun. They claiming they grown, but ain't got their own. A clone with a phone, pocket down. In all of the movies, the villain gon' die. Him all alone, Joker smile. No, oh, no, oh, no, oh. Nigga don't talk no more. Niggas don't walk no more. Niggas don't joke no more. No, oh, no, oh, oh, no. Niggas don't talk no more. Niggas don't walk no more. Niggas don't want no smoke. No, oh, no, oh, no, oh. Niggas don't talk no more. Niggas don't walk no more. Niggas don't joke no more. No, oh, no, oh, no, oh. Niggas don't talk no more. Niggas don't walk no more. Niggas don't want no smoke.
His mama died, he apologized. He's not who he's televised. I tell a lie, just a lie, a lie. His pants on fire, no lie, a lie. Fuck friends, fuck family. Fuck niggas, a lot of enemies. He go back and forth with the best of them. Straight drop, he tested them. All my niggas, they gang bang. If you don't see me with them, we insane gang. Number 1 rule, no hating, man. Niggas mad about donations, man. No, 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 no. JJ ain't pull up yet. Nike on my feet, he ain't got no check. Pussy ass niggas still living in
smoke. Don't want no more. Certified student grip the Mac like a pro. Posted up, pocket full of down to the stove. Mr. Double Up, got nothing for the low.
clothes out, sell everything, gotta go. Yes, sir, everything gotta go. I used to be cool with a nigga from the south, but he always run his mouth packing just like a hoe. Now what, bitch? Put it all on the floor. Better watch your mouth, cause you know you a hoe. Dressing all black, 3 killers at the door. Make a go, stop the mob, bitch, I really want to smoke. Now what, nigga? You a pussy, you a joke. Setting 4 shots like a nigga ripping coke. Dressing all black, 3 killers at the door. Make a go, stop the mob, bitch, I really want to smoke. Stink game.
No, oh, no, oh, no, oh. Nigga don't talk no more. Niggas don't walk no more. Niggas don't joke no more. No, oh, no, oh, oh, no. Niggas don't talk no more. Niggas don't walk no more. Niggas don't want no smoke. No, oh, no, oh, no, oh. Niggas don't talk no more. Niggas don't walk no more. Niggas don't joke no more. No, oh, no, oh, no, oh. Niggas don't talk no more. Niggas don't walk no more. Niggas don't want no